Boop boop. Hello.
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 Hi.
How's it going, everybody? I hope you had a good week. We're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons, and you're going to be able to watch it if you really want to.
You do?
But we play it regardless. So here we are.
But please stay. Don't leave.
Right, let's start a little bit about our video game, not a video game, our TTRPG. I'm not very well with it today.
Our videoed game.
We are playing a game that is videoed. And we'll be doing a prompt that is just what cheers your character up when they're feeling glum. That could be a comfort activity, a comfort food, a favorite candle smell, whatever you like. What cheers your character up when they're feeling glum? Whilst our players are thinking about that a little bit, we'll do a quick little sneaky recap of the last game. Also, hi everyone. It's nice to see you, Adam and Noko. Our last game is very difficult to recap because it's really 3 games in one. Was our player characters had been kind of baited into some kind of dream cave where they were trying, some sentient knowledge tree was trying to murder them with its dream roots. Who knows, really? But these guys were sent to an entirely different existence. They were playing characters that looked like them and had vague similarities. And in many cases, like, for example, Randall was playing a version of himself that hadn't left to be an adventurer just yet. Haiku was playing Haiku, but who had the forethought to go poking around the library for some knowledge about their bond. We had Nerly in a completely different set of circumstances as the high priestess of Ogma, the god of knowledge. And we had Oro poking about as a kind of a librarian book trolley person.
Yeah, book trolley person, not a book trolley.
Book trolley person. A literature fairy is what we referred to them as. And during our game, they had to smidgen that over a little bit. Basically, try and find their way out of it because they'd found themselves in a what do we call it? A
waking
what's the
nightmare.
Film called?
I'm kidding.
Groundhog Day, but
Groundhog Day scenario,
Yes.
where they were waking up in the same day and they couldn't figure out how to escape. It seemed to be something to do with a giant out of a forbidden golden door on the top floor of the library, which seemed to require 4 separate keys. Fortunately, after getting to the second day, our characters found their keys as they found each other, and they had to realize that there is some kind of link between them all. They found their separate keys in different books or upon different people, and those keys opened a door. That door inside had a tome filled with knowledge that has now been absorbed by the grimoire that Randall has upon his hip. Whilst they were poking around in the library inside of this dream world, they found lots of little bits of nuggets of information that their characters may or may not consider important to them, to the central lore of the entire campaign. Who knows? Mysterious. Who knows? So we'll start with you guys doing your whole, we just got out of this kind of dream, holy shit, let's talk to each other deal. But before we do that, we'll do our prompts. So our prompt for today is, what does your character do to cheer themselves up when they're feeling glum? And we'll start with Randall for once.
Oh, it's me. I think Randall's main thing is not necessarily like a specific thing that Randall does, but more like a category of things. So it's like,
okay,
I'm gonna call it like busy work, where it's like things that take some mental amount, like some degree of concentration to do well, but aren't difficult. So like maybe cleaning out like his ink pot and like prepping that, or cleaning his synthetic quills, or rearranging all of his notes, stuff like that like takes some thought, but to get him out of that kind of glum zone, but not actually requiring any real thought.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, it's the same kind of thing where you do the washing up and then you put yourself in you switch your brain off for a little bit and you do something that's important and you need to do right, but doesn't require too much work. That's cool.
Dissociation.
Yeah, gives you a chance to dissociate. Exactly. Okay, cool. Oro, what does Oro do?
I think she has a bunch of different ways that she deals with things depending on how in what way down she's feeling. Like if she misses the circus, she has a book of like people who wrote her goodbye messages in it that she'll go through and like have a little moment with that. If she's feeling like lost or doesn't know what to do, she has her like tarot cards from her mom that she maybe does a spread with that she learnt. And if she's just down and like sad, I think she goes around the other party members and like gets a hug from them. She's like annoyingly like even the characters who don't want to hug her, she's like, give me a hug. I'm sad.
I like that. That's excellent. What a cutie pie. So glad that we do these prompts. Okay, Nerly. What does Nerly do?
So I think hers is situational to like where she's at. So if they're at home, she just goes and like lays down next to Parsnip and is like, cuddle, just like I'm gonna cuddle this big dog and everything will be okay. If it has to do with like feeling lost or something, I think that she would just have to wait until the nighttime and spend some time with the moon to kind of like align herself. And then outside of that, I feel like she nervously eats sprouts when she's feeling down.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And or
Tracks.
starts to weave something new for Parsnip to take her mind off of it or something.
That's cute. That's cute. Okay. Well, no pressure, Jack, but these have all been really good. So what does I'm kidding. What does Haiku do?
That's gonna sound really boring now.
No, I'm kidding. I'm
we can
kidding.
all-
It can be terrible. I don't care.
They just tinker. It's tinkering. It always comes back to tinkering.
Of course, it comes back to tinkering.
Yeah.
Whenever it comes to these prompts, if someone's come up with some incredible answer and your answer is straightforward, that's fine because it reflects your character. It's not me trying to pull something out of you as a player. We're just trying to answer for your character. So if that's what your character
do
does.
better next time. It'll be fine.
Yeah. I mean, it's going down on your permanent record, but it's fine.
Listen, consistency is a good thing, but I do have a question. Can I ask Haiku?
Yeah.
Do you think you tinker the same kind of things if you're like working out a problem and needing to absentmindedly think as when you're sad, or do you think you have a different type of like gadget you would try to tinker for different moods?
Actually, yeah. I reckon the stuff they collected longer ago, they maybe go back to tinker with. It's more like a reminder.
Ooh, that's good. I like that.
Oh, yeah.
If they're feeling nostalgic or homesick, maybe
Yeah.
they go for the older stuff. That's very good. I like that a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you
Okay.
for getting a better response out of me.
No, I just was genuinely curious. It was a perfectly fine response.
We have fun. We have fun. Okay. All right.
Bye,
Thank you,
Roxy.
everyone, for taking part.
Hi, Tortu.
Hi, Rox. Hi, Tortu.
You play
Hello.
games until 5
I don't
a.m.
think I said
Me
hi
too.
to waifu as well. Did you?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
yeah.
What does Nugget do when they're stressed? What Nugget does is just find Oro, and when they're like happy and wanting attention, they roll on their back. But if they were sad and they want attention, they just climb on top of Oro under whatever circumstance they can possibly do, just right on top of. And just like if Oro's just chilling, then it's just right on.
It's so cute.
Give me attention.
Hey, Bobs. Hey, Rain. Thanks for subscribing
Hi,
for
guys.
26 months and 32 months. Hot damn.
Wow.
Oh my
Look at that.
gosh.
Thank you. I hope you're all doing
Wow.
well.
Right. Let's get on with the game. Shall we?
Shall
Get on
Yes.
with the game?
But I forgot my water, so I'm gonna run and grab that while you do your recap, if that's okay.
I already recapped.
Did you recap already? Man, I dissociated. Okay, it's okay. It'll be like 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Okay,
You just
that's
keep
fine,
going.
that's
It's
fine.
fine.
That's fine. Well, I feel like I need to hold off until Katie's back because what I was gonna do before we started was read out all of the book names that I wrote for the library that you didn't see
Oh, okay. Right.
because some of them are funny and I wanna.
As you
But I
should.
think she might like some of them. One of them
Yeah.
in particular she'll like, so I'll have to wait for her.
Okay.
But whilst we're waiting, you can think about what you want to say to your fellow players about what you experienced whilst you were in the dream. Bearing in mind that you have now just come to and you've kept all of your memories from what happened. But
Yeah.
That may or may not influence your opinion of yourselves, your quests.
Do I remember what happened right before we went to the dreamland?
Yes, you remember
okay.
absolutely everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Smart to write out names to books who once tortured Adam by picking up and examining lots of books in a library. It's players like you that make me prep book names. Well, if I'm a player, I also try to do that occasionally. Hi, Leonor. So I was going to say, Katie, is I'm going to read out some of the book names from the library that I prepared.
Oh my God, yes, please.
So in the architecture section, we had busty buildings. All the different types of towers, why they should all be called the same thing. And this one's mostly for people who have played the game Neo or are familiar with Japanese myths and stuff. The walls have eyes, Nurikabe, mimics, and their incredible incidents. Like, there's a lot of them. They're everywhere. And then the food section, we've got delicious, delicious brains. 100 different ways to prepare illithid maggots. Spores gone wild. Fungi for fun guys.
Ooh.
And in the forbidden section for geology, we've got grotesque geodes and their culinary uses. Volcanoes and their summoning, volume 2. And caves, mostly alive, ? The secret to why they are always wet.
Oh no.
Dear.
And in the forbidden section...
in the forbidden section.
that is in the forbidden section.
Okay.
These are all
That
forbidden
one's
section
got a
ones.
brown wrapper on it.
These are all forbidden ones. And for history and people, we've got dragons are tied to the creation of the universe. An essay on why it's not okay to sleep with them. The seducer of Slanesh, cute kitten or sexy cat.
Oh.
And
Don't bring sexy cat into one of my
Sexy
favorite
cat.
franchises.
Any excuse.
and last but not least, the blessings of Hyacinth, the person behind the goddess.
Cute.
See, I thought you'd like some of those.
I love
Reveals
it.
herself crying.
I was literally like reaching up, and then you said the blessings of Hyacinth, and I was like,
Hi, Grace.
Hi, Grace. Yeah, yes.
I heard Hyacinth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one into my heart.
Okay, right. So we'll start today's session with you guys. You're all in the same situation as when we ended the session. Oh.
Well, thank you, Jack. We're giving it a sub to Chickpea. Wow.
Oh, yeah. So that's our hype train, wasn't it?
Oh, you smelt the train.
Yeah.
You drew no.
Smelt the train.
Oh,
Look at that drawing.
that's so cute.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh god.
That's so good.
I love animals so much.
I
Oh, things
love
good.
animals.
Oh, thank you, Tortu. Very cute.
Make sure to open the sound alerts thing just on the off chance.
Oh,
I wanted to do the tinkering all night long when Jack said about Haiku's thing, but I don't have enough bits, and I don't have my wallet here to buy bits, and then the moment was gone.
Been too long. Oh, thank you, Katie. What kind of you?
So many generous nuggets inside and outside of the chat.
Generous nuggets. Oh wait, that's really cute. I'll write that down.
All right. Okay. Okay. Let's get crack-a-lacking.
Just
So
outright skip eating and go straight to tinkering.
Pretty
Pretty much all night.
much all night. Pretty much all night. Straight to tinkering.
Thank you.
my
That's
Ryan.
our haiku.
Mm-hmm.
That's
My
our
Yeah.
haiku.
did it
Pretty
well.
much straight to
That's a
tinkering.
Friday night.
Okay. Right. Also, hi, Papaya.
Hi,
I don't know if I said hi
Papaya.
to you yet. How's it going?
Sound alerts thing didn't come up on the screen, did it?
I heard
think
the
it-
second all night. My brain, as I'm like, oh no, it's not working. I don't know. It's just funny to me.
Okay, so yeah, if you think you've got some good ideas for prompts, feel free to
Yeah.
slam them.
See you later, fuckos.
Kapow!
Slam
Right
them
into the.
Yeah.
Oh, it's forever a good sound alert. That one. Slam 'em right in the prompts thing. If you think you got it, if you think you got the prompts,
You got it.
Bring it. Bring the prompts.
bring them right into the
Stock us
prompts
with your
thing.
prompt.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
talks outrageous.
Thank you, Kawaii, for
now-
the 100 bits as well. I'll try and
Roleplay
fix the
is
sound
weird,
alerts.
I
It's
don't
fine.
know. That would work.
Role playing is kind of weird. Okay, we're gonna start now.
Are we?
We're
No,
gonna
we're
start now.
You sure?
Right. So the scenario is you guys have just come to inside the bottom of this cave where you were sort of lured into it by Randall's book. The grimoire was very much, let's go downstairs. And Randall was like, okay. Nurli seemed pretty enticed by the idea as well, whereas Haiku and Oro were a bit more cautious about it. But it doesn't matter. You all got baited in and then sent to a kind of dreamscape where the tree tried to feast on you. But failed. You escaped. And as you escaped, you found the corpses of people who had been killed here before. You looted their bodies and you got some scrolls for it. But what I'd like to do is role play the instant that you guys wake up. All right, maybe not with Nerily poking around in the remains of.
Oh, that would definitely be after.
No,
like,
I know.
Yeah.
We'll just go into the role play aspect of it. So you guys have woken up. You've remembered all of everything that's happened in the dreamscape, as well as everything up, who you are, etc. You are still at the hit points and spell points and resources and whatever you've used whilst you were in the dreamscape. And you can discuss whatever you like to discuss. Juicy scrolls, yeah. They were juicy scrolls.
Juicy.
Everyone remembers that, right?
Yeah, we were all there, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
A weird library place.
Yeah.
My monastery.
Your
Oh,
mom.
it was your monastery.
Did it actually look like that?
I assumed so. I don't know. Does it look like that? Was it
I
actually?
I was painting it as your monastery, but it's
Okay.
fully down to you as to whether or not you want to retcon parts of it.
I mean,
your
pretty much as I
background.
remember it. And we didn't have the outside bits, or at least we didn't go to the outside bits. But
Hi, Canuck. Thank you for the
Hi,
400
Canuck.
biddies. I appreciate it. Hope you're okay.
Yeah.
When we got in here and you all passed out, it took me a while until I passed out and I saw your book open up. It
oh,
it like knew what it was doing. And then I passed out too, but we all saw the book at the end, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And how his book took everything from it.
Mm.
Mm.
Can we get out of here and finish this conversation? I don't like it down here anymore.
Yeah, let's do that.
I want to get away from that book. But I must say I've been a little suspicious of that book since it started doing things, Randall, and this hasn't helped the situation. I'll tell you that right now.
I mean, it saved us. I think.
Did it? Didn't feel like it did.
Well,
Well,
I mean, there are bones everywhere, so I'm pretty sure that we probably would have just fallen asleep and died, or at the very least, we wouldn't have had a way out.
That's true.
'Cause it's not his book that made all that happen, or at least not the bad parts of it. I don't think.
Let's get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Carefully. Don't trip on a bone.
Okay.
Carefully but quickly.
So you clamber out of the dirt tunnel that led you underneath the roots of this giant tree of knowledge that you found in the Feywild, and the sky looks as it always does here. It's dawn or dusk. You guys are shattered to the point of you actually have a point of exhaustion because you were in there for so long.
Oh.
I don't know about you guys, but I am tired.
Yeah. Can we sleep here? I look around. Does it look okay to sleep here? Is it?
There's a fair amount of open space around the base of the tree. Before there's any other foliage. Whether or not that is safe is down to you.
Can you tell what your book took, Randall? Because if this thing's going to wake back up, I don't want to sleep here, but
No, I don't know what it did.
it took everything from that book. So maybe doesn't it show you stories, you said? So maybe if you just ask it what it took, it'll show you? I don't know how it works.
Maybe I haven't tried. I wanna just do that, kind of flick through the book and see if it.
So for a full kind of evaluation of the book, you think because of the way that it works, with every time you open the page, it gives you something different, and how much of it you just don't know about the book already, you think it would take a long rest.
Yeah, I could, but it's going to take me a lot of. It's going to take me a while to understand what's happened.
Okay. A pop-up book. Just so many pages this pop-up book.
It's like a meter thick because it's all the pop-up pages.
Oh my god, yeah. Sleep on the other side of the tree from the cave part.
Yeah. Okay.
I have something I need to get off my chest before we get settled down anywhere.
What is it?
Okay.
Remember when we voluntarily went to sleep last time in a little sort of grove area with the grassy goats? Do you?
Mm-hmm.
With the bushy goats?
Yeah, the time you walked away from us. Yeah.
Yeah, that time.
Yeah, I didn't walk away. I never walk away. I made that up. There was some tree lady who told me not to tell you about her, and I couldn't tell you about her. And then she said not to go back to that place because it was the place we were looking for the tithe. So I tried leading you away because I didn't want anything bad to happen, and I tried leading you away, and that's it. That's all off my chest. Oh.
Oh, was she a sexy tree lady? Just wondering.
For the notes.
Was she, Tom?
That's your personal opinion.
Yeah, she was a sexy tree lady.
No.
Dope. Dope.
So it was that place that was this place we were supposed to go to get the tithe?
Yes, yeah, that was it. I only saw one of the tree people, but it was definitely that place. They openly admitted it, and they said not to come back.
Did they say why?
Nope. Sounded a little threatening.
Yes.
Alex said she was not, but like, okay, I know.
God damn
That's
it.
good. I like that.
Hot or not? Rating sexy trees. Hot or not?
Hot or not?
Haiku's just a sap for the sexy tree ladies. Damn it, damn it.
Shrub, marry, avoid.
Wow.
Oh no, I don't get it. Shrub Mary?
Oh,
Yeah.
was it a program?
Snog, marry, avoid?
Oh, yeah, there's
Oh.
a shag, marry, avoid thing.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's a much better version than the one that everybody always says in America, which involves instead of avoidance but murder. So,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that
So
is,
my-
yeah.
I guess I just I heard the words and had no idea what you're talking about, so I shoved them together in my brain and was like, "What's a shrub, Mary?" Thought you were making some sort of shrub bush joke, and I was like, "Ah, what?" Anyway, we should move on now. No, we've graduated from horse erotica to tree erotica.
The natural
Graduated?
progression.
Grown up.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
God damn.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
So what do we do about the sexy tree lady? I mean, just tree lady.
I think, well, I guess we have to go back there, right? We're running out of time. I don't know if I can make it today, though.
No. Should
yeah. I
definitely-
mean, we definitely need to go back. But probably. I mean, I don't know about you lot. I'm shattered.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Pooped.
Pooped.
I mean,
What does that mean?
it's very. It means very tired. Very
Is it going in the book?
pooped.
Actively going in the book.
To be pooped.
Well, then I am also pooped.
Yeah, nice. Okay. What?
I'm also knackered.
Ah, yeah.
And if I don't sleep soon, I'll be in a tiffy huff.
We don't want that. Okay, we should still keep watch though, just in case another sexy tree lady arrives.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a good. I didn't walk off.
Okay,
Didn't-
I believe you.
I- Didn't
Oh,
walk.
yeah,
Never
yeah.
walked off. I'd never leave you.
Just
Aw.
don't walk off with a sexy tree lady.
How sexy were we talking?
Is this a particularly poignant moment for Haiku?
I was
who
going to
has-
say, yeah.
who has previously walked off or left their party?
I think I'd go give him a hug.
Oh.
Thanks, Shirley. Means a lot.
Yeah.
I'm too tired for this. I'll cry. I need to go to bed.
I have a lot of notes to write, so I'll take first watch if
Okay.
everyone's alright with that.
I could go second.
I'll go third.
Okay, I'll go
Right.
Phil.
Okay. I almost put a roll in. Oh, the alarm's going off. Do you want to determine what it is that is you going to have alarms if people leave, or for everybody? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm going to tell everyone that there's an alarm going around us in a 20-foot cube, and it'll be a audible alarm.
Okie dokie. Right. So you guys are setting up camp at the foot of this tree?
Yeah, the opposite side to the cave entrance.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just feels safer over there, you know.
Okay. So okay. So you guys get to sleep. Is anyone spending any time with those scrolls to try and identify them?
Ooh.
I think I will on my watch unless somebody else suggests it, but I think I'm too tired right now.
Sure.
I mean, I can do it if you're too tired.
I've got way too many other things to be dealing with.
Fair enough.
That's fair, bookman.
Okay, well, we'll say that Haiku has a look at them then. Since everyone else has volunteered to not do it.
I don't think Oro's smart enough.
And Haiku was on second?
Third.
Third, okay. All right. So you guys, Randall gets his notes written down.
So I'll be looking at the.
And you want to be spending some time with your
Yeah.
grimoire. Okay. So what you find whilst you are leafing through your tome is that there is now a dedicated page for each of you.
Oh.
There's like
And
stats and numbers out of 20.
This is the first rating is sexiness.
Come on, what's mine? I need to know.
No, you could never know.
So as you're
Information's too
leafing
powerful.
through, you're reading the pages, and it seems to be describing the backstory of the characters that you are identifying. So you find a page for Haiku, one for Nurali, although her name is not Nurali, as you are aware in the book.
Mhm.
Oro and yourself. Whilst you are leafing through, you find that as you are aware, your book is very helpful in that it seems to be filled to the brim with secret esoteric knowledge, right?
Mhm.
All
Best
sorts of
kind of
stories,
knowledge.
all sorts of, it's the juicy stuff.
Oh no.
But the problem is that every time you open the page, it seems to be on something else, and it's hard to get back to what you were finding. So you are leafing through the book, and you're finding a page that is describing the story of Nurali, for example, and then you get to the end of the page, and you turn it to read the next page, and it's gone.
Right. Okay. So these aren't like at a fixed position in the book.
No.
Right.
But you know that they're there, and you suspect you would be able to find them again if necessary under certain circumstances, if
Okay.
whomever the grimoire represents deems it so.
Right. But they're in there now.
Yes. You also identify that there is a page, at least, because the page is the only thing that you find, just the one page, that has some information about Caspian Kinshire. That's notable for two reasons. First off,
It exists.
it exists. Yeah. Well, that's kind of the maybe not two reasons. Maybe one reason is the only important thing here is that it exists. Not only does it exist, it is something that whilst you're leafing through, you find twice. So it's not going anywhere. Although it is going somewhere, it's not being deleted. Your book is
Right.
just fiddly.
It's
Yeah,
going
just-
places, but it's not
awkward,
going anywhere.
Yes. So essentially what you have done is you've identified that your book now has retained some knowledge on something that is otherwise considered esoteric, right? Could you roll me an intelligence check, please?
Probably at some point. Anytime now. Anytime I can.
Oh, not good.
Not very
good at
intelligent.
all. Nope. Okay, so I mean, perhaps some other point in the future you'll put some to do some 2 and 2 together here, but for now, it's eluding you.
It's just a
But it
mystery.
seems to be that the knowledge is there.
I'm just
and that-
tired and confused. And
Yeah, you've had a long, apparently,
days.
very long couple of days. But beyond that, you get your notes jotting down. You spend some time with the grimoire, and you try to. Do you try and maybe determine any kind of sense of purpose behind it?
yeah, I want to know, like, I think Randall wants to get an idea of like the intention, maybe. I don't know, maybe intention is wrong. Like maybe even of like the morality of what the book just did. Like,
Sure.
because he doesn't really understand whether these trees are like neutral or good or evil or whatever. And
Mhm.
Okay.
Was
this like a horrific act that he's just been
Yes.
involved in?
Was this deeply evil?
Yeah.
Okay. So you spend some time reflecting on this, and this is a very useful part of your monastic training. Is your ability to try and evaluate, the potential outcomes of the literature that you're you're consuming. And this is a skill that people hone over lifetimes and is entirely subjective. So whether or not you're covering all the angles is impossible to tell. But it occurs to you that you feel, and you suspect, but you haven't spoken to your fellow adventurers, that you feel more powerful after having had that. You feel like you've obtained some new knowledge about Caspian Kinshire and the mechanisms behind Caspian Kinshire's disappearance. You know that the other members of your party have also stumbled upon information that could be enlightening for them. And your grimoire has become more powerful. You suspect that the motives behind driving you beneath the tree were maybe, if this book is sentient, perhaps somewhat selfish, but also in your best interest. It's difficult for you to determine whether or not it was for itself or for you separately, but it seems very likely that at least both of those things are strong contenders. It feels like, as you spend time with the book, as more and more stories start to come up that appeal to your interests, it feels like the book is tailoring itself to you somewhat, and that you have a somewhat symbiotic relationship. Like you are connected in some way, you're tied together, linked.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And to that, you feel a little less like you're being a puppet and more like you're working together, but it's a very kind of there's no communication really.
Okay.
So that's the kind of thing that you get out of that. Determining whether or not it was an elaborately evil act to have absorbed the knowledge of this the tree of knowledge is subjective, really. Difficult to say. But as you sit underneath the tree, you see that the words start writing themselves on the pages above you.
Okay.
So it's refilling its pages.
So the tree is not dead.
It's not dead, no. Although it was lifeless and still for a long time, as you rest underneath it, it does slowly start to come back to life.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot.
Okey-dokey.
I've just written down. Look at the VOD.
Look at the VOD.
Look at the VOD. Oh my god, the book's his partner Digimon. Oh my goodness. Eluding you. Tom out here speaking Spanish. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Pokemon Digivolve to Grimoiremon.
Digivolve too. Right. Next person in the order was it Nerily next?
E.
Nerily next. Okay. Nerily, what do you want to do? You want to spend some time under the moon today, if you can?
Yeah, I feel like if we can see it, it's not quite, it doesn't feel quite the same. It's a little disconcerting for it to like not be completely dark, because there's like a comfort
Sure.
to like being cloaked in that.
Mhm.
But I think there, especially if she wakes up and she sees that the tree is like alive again, definitely going to just kind of like take a deep breath, look for any present lunar event of any kind, and not focus on that because she's still keeping watch, but definitely like have that like quiet contemplative time.
Very good. Very good. You have a nice and peaceful watch. Kind of very cathartic in a way. Although you reflect for a moment as you do look up at the moon that you can see upon the nature of the literature that you read whilst you were in this dreamscape under the tree of knowledge, and you reflect upon its discussion of what you think may be the nature of your existence, and what that means for you, especially given your otherwise inherited powers, your abilities. And I mean, I'm gonna leave that to you. You have a little bit of a thinky poo about that, especially whether or not those things may be things that your fellow adventurers might be interested in hearing.
Yeah. To be fair.
Okay, so you have a sleep. You feel very rested, and we move on to Haiku. Haiku's poking around in some of these scrolls, seeing if they can find anything interesting, anything valuable, as they do seem to be magical in nature. You find that the 4 scrolls are each relatively powerful scrolls. You've obtained some esoteria here that's definitely worthwhile keeping hold of. You have a spell of seeming, which
really gotta
you have
pronounce that word, huh?
identified. Yeah, spell of seeming.
Could you spell
can't-
that for me? Which seeming is it?
It's not the one with an N in it.
S-E-E-M.
Seeming, seeming.
Okay.
Which is identifiable to you, but not castable by you. You find that there is a scroll of animate object, which is most certainly castable by you.
Oh.
A spell of greater restoration, which you believe would be castable by yourself or potentially Oro. And a spell of Steel Wind Strike, which is most certainly not castable by you. You suspect, after discerning some of the sigils upon it, that it may be more valuable to somebody who is closer aligned to druidic or ranger spell casting. You suspect it would be valuable to Oro.
Was the restoration one greater, by the way? Sorry.
Greater restoration, yeah.
Okay.
Kind of ask the DM question really quick.
1 second, there has to be a better word for that. It's like, call them sailors, not seamen.
You're right.
Wait, no, I was thinking seeming double E. I wasn't thinking anything like that.
No, I was. That's why I said you got to be really careful when you say it.
Oh.
Yes, Steel Wind Strikes truly is an anime fighting spell. Big time. Oh my goodness. I was looking at these spells last night. I was trying to make sure there's a nice spread of spells for everyone to maybe have a bit of a hands-on experience with. And I read Steel Wind Strike and I was like, oh my god, this is sick. So we'll just normal men.
Just normal men.
Katie, you had a question.
Yeah. So with greater restoration, I can choose spells from the sorcerer or the cleric list.
Uh-huh.
But does that impact whether or not I could use a spell scroll? Like, could I still not use that? Or
So using spell scrolls is you can use a spell scroll if it is on your class list.
okay, then it would
But
be
if-
on my class list.
But if it's on your class list because you can choose it thanks to your origin, then yes.
Okay. Just wondering, because that's never come up for me before, and I was like,
Yeah, I mean, if it says that you can choose from that, then I can't see why not.
okay, cool.
You are aware that each of these spells, because they are on this spell scroll page, they are single use, as are all spell scrolls.
Sure.
Okay,
There's no sexy tree ladies, no.
not
wisdom
in there,
saves.
unfortunately. Just some
Okay.
doodles.
Oh, well, that down.
Do we want to hear what the spells do? I mean, Great Restoration and Animate Object are somewhat more obvious, but Seeming is quite fun.
Yeah.
And we've also got the Animate spell. So Seeming, this spell, duration of 8 hours, casting time of 1. Although these are all 5th level spells. Seeming allows you to change the appearance of any number of characters that you can see within range. You give each target you choose a new illusory appearance. They can make a saving throw if they're unwilling. Distinguishes physical appearance as well as clothing, armor, weapons, and equipment. You can make each creature seem 1 foot shorter or taller and appear thin, fat, or in between. You can't change a target's body type, blah, 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 blah. But otherwise, it's a fairly strong illusion spell that can last up to 8 hours for many characters or many creatures. Okay. Body swap episode. What we got? Animate
only do that.
object.
If we play on a Friday again, so we can call it Freaky Friday.
There you go. You got it. You got it. Animate object is concentration up to 1 minute. Kind of, describes it in its name, really, what it does on the tin. Greater Restoration. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. You imbue a creature you touch with positive energy to undo a debilitating effect. You can reduce the target's exhaustion level by 1 or end one of the following effects on the target. 1 effect that charmed or petrified it. 1 curse, including the target's attunement to a cursed magical item. Any reduction to their ability scores, or 1 effect reducing its hit point maximum. Also, because it's quite a strong spell, it can be used as a there's a bad effect. DM, will this work? Kind of situation.
Panacea.
And last but not least, Steel. Keep on scrolling. I'll find it. I'll find it.
Oh, I'll get you.
Oh, I'll get you.
Anime.
I did
Oh,
it on
God.
dog too.
Oh, I think that's in Xanathar. Is it in Xanathar's? Ooh. Yeah, let me open my books. Steel Wind Strike. You flourish the weapon used in the casting of the spell, because it requires a melee weapon. And then vanish to strike like the wind. Choose up to 5 creatures you can see within range to make a melee spell attack against each target. On a hit, the target takes 6d10 force damage. You can then teleport to an unoccupied space you can see within 5 feet of one of the targets that you hit.
Crikey.
So that's 6d10 per target. Up to 5 targets.
Oh my god.
And then you teleport within 5 feet of one of the people that you hit.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Well,
Oh shit.
What an absurd spell.
That is so much damage. But I get, you know what? Okay. I was like, God, that's a lot of damage. But it's like, Yeah, that's one sorcerer AoE for 60 hit. Okay. It makes sense. It makes sense.
I don't know how many people's spell list that's on, by the way. Like that might just be a ranger thing or something like that. Like, I don't know
Suppose you could also do just 6 damage with it potentially. I can imagine.
Yeah, I mean that's
Scroll that.
yeah.
I mean,
suppose.
that's true for anyone rolling dice, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it something? Yeah. So wizards can cast it. Warlocks can't. Can sorcerers cast it? No. Rangers can.
That one's yours.
But
But oh my god, how
druids can't.
cool. If she were riding Nugget, would Nugget be able to like teleport and stuff? with her?
No.
Okay.
Imagine. So I think that's just a wizard and a ranger thing. That seems to be. It seems to only be on those spell lists, according to Xanathar's. I could be wrong. According to my very brief scan of Xanathar's. But so I suspect that's one of the ways that they balance spells is by making sure that it's only available to. So it's great for rangers because rangers don't have that many high level spell slots, and it's great for wizards because if a wizard ends up within 5 feet of someone, that's not so great for the wizard.
Unless they're a Blade Singer wizard.
Unless they're a blade singer, in which case that's extremely cool and very on theme.
And if it's also available to bards then because they could just steal it and then be a swords bard and be like, haha.
Suppose so. What can't bards do?
Nothing. Actually, there's one thing they can't do, and that's pass wisdom saves. Even with resilience, it turns out.
Okay. So Haiku is able to discern the nature of these spells. It's down to Haiku what they do with that information. Make a living, am I right?
Oh, ouch.
Oh no.
Torture. Why would you do this to me?
Haiku, you go to bed and wake up Oro. Oro. As you are watching for anything that might, disturb your friends as they sleep, you feel. Do you feel? Roll me a perception check, please.
Just in general. Do you feel?
21.
Okay, yeah, you feel. You
11.
feel a 11, right? I'm a high level character, motherfucker. I got high rolls. You feel a vibration, a movement in the roots underneath the ground.
A rootling.
They're rooting around down there.
Like, is it quick movement or? Because
I mean, the floor
movement, basically.
Is it worrying? I mean, that's down to you. Do you think it's worrying?
Yeah, I do think it's worrying. Yeah, sorry, I can't neuralize during D&D. That's a normal day thing. Okay, I wake everyone up. Everyone, Randall, Nerly, Haiku, wake up.
What?
You just got back to sleep.
I can feel the roots moving. I can feel the roots moving under the trees. Under this tree. I don't think we should be here.
It's probably pretty angry.
Yeah.
Can we feel them as well?
Can you feel it as well? Roll me a perception check.
Can we all
Can
do
you
that?
feel it?
Yeah, if you want.
Can you feel it?
No,
You can feel it.
I can't feel it.
Haiku
Let
can
me
sense
go
it.
back to sleep.
So tired.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely rumbling down there.
See? It's rumbling.
Sure, it's just you did eat right before you went to bed.
It's the
I mean, I don't
roots.
feel anything.
It's the tree, Randall. I don't think we should sleep. You guys should sleep here.
I think that's probably true.
As you are discussing this, a root breaks through the surface of the ground,
All right, I'm
and
convinced.
and crushes Oro's sleeping bag or like sleeping like position and just wraps itself around it and starts to crush it.
Oh well, it done fucked up now. You know what I've got? Blight, motherfucker. I cast blight.
Oh no.
You blight the tree of knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh, very good. Very good. Okay. So you cast blight. Would you like to roll damage?
Yeah, but I think I just get full damage because it's a tree thing.
Does it do just
You target
I thought
a
you did
plant,
like
creature, or magical plant. It makes a saving throw with disadvantage, and the spell deals maximum damage to it. So
Oh
make
my
a
God.
Constitution save
Alright,
at disadvantage, please.
Poor tree.
Poor tree. We're in my sleeping bag.
Mm-hmm. The tree tried to kill her. It was just slow.
what's the DC?
17.
17. Okay, it fails.
88 is 64 necrotic damage.
64 points of necrotic damage.
Mhm.
Okay. The root starts to. Do you want to describe how this takes effect?
Oh yeah, okay. So she's like, she did the like wake up and like rub her eyes thing, and she's got like the one eye open, and when the root like, because she was like tried to perceive these roots like rustling around, and like no, too sleepy, and it slams down in Oro's sleeping bag, and she just has this like image in her mind of Oro being in the sleeping bag. And just like before she even really realizes what's happened, she didn't even look at the root. She's like wand in hand, arm outstretched, and there's just this like you know when like the electronics in the house change frequency, and all of a sudden there's like the like pressure change that you can feel. Everybody kind of feels okay.
No.
So
What?
Okay.
That happens?
yeah, some people are sensitive to stuff like that, so I can feel electronics doing shit, and sometimes something switches in the way they're doing something, and there's this like pressure change that I can feel, and there's like a tiny bit of a whine, and then it goes away.
Oh.
So think of it like pressure leaving the like immediate environment, like you almost kind of like feel like this pulling apart feeling, and then it comes back.
Okay.
And there's like an ozone kind of smell, and there's just this like crackly electric almost like just like zap that reaches out, and the tree just starts like the root whatever just like starts instantly like desiccating and coiling in on itself, and like bits of it
Perfect.
break off and turn into dust and fall away.
Excellent. Okay, so the root itself starts to wither and crack and desiccate and dry as it starts to retract itself back underneath the ground. And you can see for a moment that it starts to creep and crawl its way up into the tree itself. Like you can see it go into the trunk and it starts to spread. It doesn't spread too far before it ceases, but you can see that you've created essentially a huge gaping scar in the side of this tree.
Just like she did to the frog.
The roots lay dormant.
I like stand up and I go over and I grab the sleeping bag. Just angry. Start grabbing my stuff and angrily pecking it away. Like, let's go. I'm done. I don't want to be here anymore.
Thank you, Nearly. Packing my stuff away.
You guys leaving?
Welcome.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we off.
Okay, where are you off to?
Are we still exhausted?
Very good question. So you have all healed and you've got your resources back, but nobody apart from Oro has removed their point of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Oro
we've
had a
gotta
full
get it.
night's sleep.
Yeah.
But otherwise, you guys are fully rested.
I would very much like to suggest that we just get like a decent distance away where we think that roots from a tree this big are at least unlikely to be big enough to really fuck with us. And then just like settle down for another couple of hours. Couple of hours.
Yeah.
Before moving on.
To finish your full rest, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't know that anyone could convince Nerly to keep going at this point. She's pretty grumpy and tired. Just been a lot. Just been a lot.
Mhm.
Sure. Okay. So that's what you're going to do? Happy with that?
Mm-hmm.
Just get far away enough from the Tree of Knowledge that you don't think it's going to try and get revenge, heal itself up from some of the damage that you did to it by stripping it of its knowledge.
Yeah.
Good. Just
Okay, cool.
try and live with ourselves for the rest of our lives.
Okay.
I
All right,
feel
so
no shame.
you do eventually manage to get a couple of extra hours sleep for the party members who are still feeling a bit pooped. And upon waking, you have got your exhaustion level removed.
Yay.
Nice.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you wake, fully rested. But what do you want to do?
Well, we still need to get to the place that we're supposed to be going to, and we've been told not to go to.
Yeah, definitely.
But when has that stopped us before?
It seems the obvious place to go.
Yeah.
Even though no, she specifically told me not to come back.
Yeah, but maybe we can try to reason with them.
Exactly.
But for the brief interaction I had with them, they didn't feel reasonable.
Well, we can't exactly go back to Mr. Kingman and be like, they didn't want us to do anything because,
Gotta get this sorted.
yeah, I feel like that's
Yeah.
probably going to go worse than whatever's going to happen here.
True.
I
Let's
don't
do
want
that.
to turn into a tree.
Oh my god, what if you turned into like a tree like that? Asshole tree.
Oh well, I don't know.
What about a sexy tree though?
Now we're talking.
Could we have some perception checks, please, from everyone?
Yeah.
Sexy tree checks.
That's always a good thing.
God, I'm just so
Responsibly.
tired, you know?
So
Yeah.
pooped.
You have a D6
Haiku.
just in case you want to use it, Katie. But
Probably not on an 8.
That's fine.
But I do have that, and I appreciate that reminder because I do forget things.
Haiku. This is knowledge that only you are aware of. Only you are privy to, and it's down to you whether or not you share it. But you notice on yourself and Nugget a small bit of bark forming where you had skin. It's around the mark that was upon you.
Okay. I aren't sharing that piece of information with the group at the time, at the moment.
Sure. So your group wants to go to the groaning tree? Or the groaning, what did I call it?
Yeah, it's
It's
groaning
groaning
tree.
tree.
Groaning tree?
Oh, it's got a name that is the
tree
noise
and
of a groaning
crook.
tree.
Yeah, it's the Tree and Crook Inn.
That's the one.
We were close.
What I want now is a compilation of every single time you've made that noise all put together.
Oh, they're not going to be even remotely similar. In
That
fact,
sounds
it would be more accurate if all of them were put together. That would probably be closer to the actual sound.
Oh, and you could overlay them and turn it into a little song. It'd be great.
But
Ring the bell.
The Tombo Bell.
when we're walking over, I'm going to actively walk closer to Nugget than I would normally. I think Haiku doesn't normally walk next to Nugget because obviously it's they are a giant bat and also two big creatures next to each other. Like there's not enough
Just
space.
don't
on us,
work,
but
you know.
I'm making a point of being close to Nugget now.
Okay.
Is it something Aura notices?
You can roll an insight check. The DC will be quite high. Okay. Yep. Yes, Oro
Is
notices.
that high enough? Okay.
You notice Oro notices that Haiku is spending a little bit more time with Nugget than is usual. Whether or not that's a good or a bad thing is down to whatever comes out of RP. But you just notice that they're hanging out a little bit more, and the only reason that you notice is because, as Haiku mentioned, the symmetry of the group feels a little bit different today. Simply because usually you've got Haiku and Nugget aren't often next to each other. You've only just noticed this. Oh my god. What timing.
I don't think there was any suggestions for you to say.
Well, it's nice
Not
that
at
it's been
all.
clarified then, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I like to think that you genuinely haven't noticed this up until this point, but usually the symmetry of the group doesn't have the two larger people next to each other.
Mhm.
You just haven't noticed it before now. And now you see that Haiku is maybe hanging out with Nugget a little bit more than usual. And you just think that's different. Doesn't mean it's bad. Doesn't mean anything, really. It's just different.
Okay. Ora's not going to say anything.
All right. Oro is immediately jealous. Okay. Okay. You right there, Kate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I do?
I don't know. I think I might have just seen the back end of you moving or something, and to me it looked like you went. Clearly, I'm just seeing things. It's all right.
You know, what's
It's okay.
funny is I glanced over at the stream when you said that to see what it was I had just been doing, and I did kind of have like a resting bitch face. I think I was thinking about something, like trying to figure out because I feel like Nurly is usually kind of somewhere between Randall and Nugget, because every time she reaches in for Sprout, she grabs an extra one for Nugget, And
The
so I was
sprout
trying
radius.
I think I was trying to decide whether or not I would just kind of go to feed Nugget a Sprout and then just hit Haiku, oh, you're there. And I was like, she's probably not even noticed because she's just so sleepy and grumpy right now.
Sure.
It's fine.
Sure.
There's a whole thing that went on in my head of what would be going on here. And so I probably did a or something like that. I don't know.
Okay. Right. So you're going to the tree and crook and growing tree. You're backing upon yourselves and going in the opposite direction to where you were previously traveling. And it's more mystical forest as you go.
I have a question for Haiku while we're going.
Mhm.
So before you tried to lead, you led us somewhere. Did you purposefully not take us back to the place?
Yeah, they told us not to go back.
But we had already walked past it. Can we?
No, I think the Grove is the place where they're actually at, and I think he made up a story. They made up a story about the line of trees or something.
Yeah. It's the place where we slept is Groaning Tree.
Oh.
The place I took you to see. I mean, it might exist, but it doesn't exist from my perspective.
Randall didn't get that. Neither did I. Which is very handy.
Much easier to roleplay things you genuinely believe. Okay. I had a thing here.
While you're looking, I think at following that conversation, there's a few seconds of silence as we all see Randall kind of oh, okay, I know what's going on right now. And then I think I'll just kind of I understand that you were just trying to keep everyone safe. It's okay. To hike.
Thanks. I didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah. And it
Now
must have been scary to have to talk to her all alone.
Yeah, it's more keeping things from people. Not a good liar. And now we're going back there.
He'll be fine.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Hey,
It'll be
comes-
okay.
Push comes to shove, we're in a forest and I've got a flamethrower.
You
That's the
saw
spirit.
what I just did to that tree, so
Yeah. We just could have passed right through this place.
yeah. I think we'll start off just trying to be nice and maybe even a little bit sad. But if they don't have any pity, then maybe we need flamethrowers.
Oh, wait. We're still walking here, aren't we?
Yeah, I figured it's like a walk and talk.
Maybe we shouldn't mention there's a big tree that we
Oh,
might
absolutely
have
not.
just killed. Just, yeah. It doesn't seem like a good idea.
No.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on mentioning it.
Okay. It's just making sure we're all on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. Before we move on to the next scene, why don't we have a quick bio break? I
Yeah.
refill my water.
What?
What the?
What?
Everybody has to say it immediately.
Oh my god, the super cut of the next highlight reel that starts off with like, all right, should we get on? And then what
A summary of our games.
If you are new to our D&D streams, we basically just go for a bio break and come right back. We don't have a predetermined amount of time that we take off. We go, we come back, we get back to it, and we play some more D&D. But it's a good opportunity for you to refill your own drinks, stretch a little bit, and actually stretch. You know when people have those stretch commands in their chat and stuff, you never fucking stretch.
I always
know.
do.
All right.
I
Katie
didn't
stretches.
mind every
No
time
one
there
else
was a
does.
stretch. Do the like over
Alright,
the
you better
head
stretch.
stretch.
Yeah,
And I'll
do an
usually
actual
put-
stretch.
My arms behind the like backs of my like chair arms and lean forward, like something akin to like putting your hands on like a door frame and lean forward to put your shoulders back and stretch these muscles.
Well, we'll all have a stretch then.
Mm-hmm.
But in the
Yes.
meantime, feel free to look at the penis.
The penis.
Whereas I'd like to clarify that it's not sexual in any way. I was muted. I'm first back. I'm never first back. Heck yeah. Look at what I found. And I'm super excited to play someday. It's a game about making a succulent garden. Never has there been a game more marketed to my specific taste because I kill real plants and I can't kill those. Haha. Yes. Oh my God, heard it through the grapevine. I love it, Canuck. Welcome back, Jack.
Hello. Have I missed anything?
Just me showing everyone this game that I found.
Oh, what is it? Succulent.
Uh-huh.
It's literally a game about succulents.
Yeah, you grow a succulent garden.
Ah, lovely.
I haven't
Nice.
played it. It looks real cute. So I'm excited for that. And I got myself a treat. I have a frozen Butterfinger. And that's all you missed.
What's a Butterfinger?
Butterfinger?
Yeah, what actually are? I mean, I've heard of them before, but
Oh.
what actually are they?
Oh man, how to describe? The inside is like flaky and crunchy. It's like a peanut butter flavored, like it's not. You probably don't have those other candies either, so I can't do a comparison explanation. It's like a crunchy, flaky peanut butter inside with chocolate on the outside.
Oh, okay.
Wonder if it has an explanation. No, crispity, crunchy, peanut buttery, which is true. Here, I'll break it so you can look at the inside because they are pretty unique. They defy explanation. It's true. It's frozen, so of course, like it's hard to see, but see the like layers.
Oh yeah. Almost looks like very thick caramel, or you can hear the crunch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
ASMR.
Hey there.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Sarah.
Hey, sir.
How's it going? Do. Ba, 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 ba.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
What's a sugary peanut butter?
A Butterfinger.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
that was the sound of me moving my elbow on the desk, by the way. I didn't fart. Just so we're all aware.
Which, remember, I'm not playing a bar.
Not this time.
Wouldn't have even crossed my mind till you brought it up, to be honest, Jenny.
Well, I saw it come up on the audio mixer and I was like, well, I should probably explain just in case.
Started a show that made you cry with happiness? That's cute.
Oh, that's really cute.
What
What's
show
that
is
one?
it?
Is it the Taika Waititi show that you said you
Our flag
weren't going to
means
watch
death.
because you don't like Taika Waititi?
Oh, let's not
Who
bring up
doesn't
that
like Taika
conversation again.
Waititi? Why?
Oops. Called QI. QI is great.
Why is it
Damn it,
excellent?
Roxy.
I'm hearing something about Jenny just farted or something. Love you,
How could you
really.
not
Love you,
like-
really, sir.
How could you not like Taika Waititi? What has
She
he
doesn't-
done
she
that I don't
doesn't-
know about?
She's only watched Thor Ragnarok, and she wasn't a fan. And that's the only Taika Waititi thing that she's seen. So that's set her the bar.
I haven't seen that one.
She's welcome. She's welcome to her opinion. I've told her if she comes over to England and we get to hang out, that I'm forcing her to watch something a bit better.
I've heard great things about Heartstopper.
I've never heard of this.
It's really new. It only came out like a week or two ago.
For the record, I wasn't going to be like, you're not allowed to dislike Taika Waititi. It was going to be like, what has he done that I didn't know about? Go
Yeah.
ahead and ruin him for me. It's fine.
Mhm. Oh no, now he's problematic. What did he do to become
Yeah, no,
problematic?
God damn it. Just
There's
let
another
me
one.
have this.
Yeah.
I forget. So everybody was talking about that Our Flag Means Death show on Twitter. And all the things people are saying sound rather nice. But I just personally think he's also very attractive. And so I just kept seeing all this fan art, and I just like arbitrarily again was like, oh, this fan art's reminding me how much of a babe he is or whatever like that. And Matthew Mercer liked it. I was like, I'm so glad that this is the tweet of that I have made recently that you have seen. I'm glad we can relate in this way, sir. Oh God.
Okay.
Grace, gay people real.
Okay. Oh, hey. Did we want to maybe discuss our upcoming plans in May?
Maybe.
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 Yeah.
Why is something important happening in May?
Something different's happening in May.
Oh yeah, it's my dad's birthday. That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, that was
And
it.
it's Tom's birthday.
But for Doc's dad's birthday,
It'll be
as
almost.
a celebration of Doc's dad's birthday, Jack has agreed. Well, I say agreed. Jack is going to. I don't know if you agreed. It's offered.
I think I did
Offered.
It was his
formally
idea.
agree.
Yeah.
Offered is the idea. Is running a D&D game for us, little one shot. I'm very excited. So the week and like the Sunday after my birthday, we'll have a stream where Jack runs it instead.
Yeah.
It'll be a Jack DM one shot. Very excited about it.
What could go wrong? DMing for the first time on stream in front of a variety of people.
Nothing can go wrong because everybody's going to be super supportive and nice, right?
Yeah,
Very
precisely.
important.
It's just, I mean, it's like when you DM for the first time with a bunch of your friends, it can't really go wrong because your friends are going to support you regardless. But when
Mhm.
you're streaming it, we're friends with everyone in the chat anyways.
Mhm.
So all you've done is just expand it to an even greater like support group. It's just they're not all playing.
Yeah.
So that'll be cool.
It won't be Housebound Adventures. It will be a different cast of characters. So the
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure it's just us, but yeah.
The
Hang
play is
on.
the same.
Wait, who
with
have you
different
recast for these?
We didn't replace shit.
Fox is
Cast
being
is all.
played by Brad Pitt. So I managed to get Brad Pitt on it.
Oh, nice.
All right. Well, now you have to say who you would pick to play us
Yeah, go
from
on.
celebrities.
Oh
Who-
no.
Yeah,
Who'd
you
it be?
dug yourself that hole.
Who'd it
Oh,
be?
no, don't do that to me
Come
because
on.
it's going to be really difficult not to cast Tom as Daniel Radcliffe.
We don't look alike.
No, you don't look at all alike, which is why it still makes me laugh when my parents refer to you as that.
Your parents refer to me as Daniel Radcliffe?
No, whenever I bring up Tom, pretty much whenever I bring up any of my mates, they're a bit confused and then they'll come out with something. The one that looks like Harry Potter, and I have to like look and go, yes, it's Tom.
Fine. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Does anyone else have nicknames for
Yeah.
your parents?
To be fair, it's actually just Tom. I don't know why. Oh no, Doc's is the married one, or one of the
Okay.
married ones.
Yeah.
Drawing Jenny.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Take it.
That's pretty much it. To be fair.
One day, Katie, you'll get a
One
nickname.
day.
Yeah,
From Jack.
that's how you know you've made it.
I don't
When
think
you know
you
you've
popped up
broken
in-
through.
I don't think you popped up in conversation with my parents ever.
Oh.
Honestly, that's fair. I don't know. But now you have a mission, right?
Yeah.
I do, yeah.
Just start randomly describing me while talking about D&D stuff and see what nickname they come up with.
I feel like it's
Yeah.
gonna just come out as the American one, right? Or the one with the flower
Yeah.
clown.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
or like Flower Katie or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll drip feed this week. I'll go next Monday.
But yes.
Expect a
So
report when you get back.
very excited for
I'm very excited.
for Jack running a game for us. I'm struggling to come up with a character idea because I use all my creative juice on this. So I've got,
I
got
put all of
nothing.
my creative juice into the thing that Jack asked us to think about.
Oh yeah, Doc
Oh,
That's where
sent
all of
yeah.
mine
over
have gone.
a list already. There was some good
Damn it.
ideas.
Okay,
Oh my
all
god.
right.
Should we revive Gerald and Marjorie?
Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Oh, maybe. I mean, I need to. I want to try and come up with something novelty.
Okay, do it.
But if I can't think of anything, we can fall back on Gerald and Marjorie.
Same. Mhm.
Okay. Right. The official art of my podcast character just came out on Twitter, crying in the
Post
club
it.
right now.
Let us
Post
see
it
it.
right
Look.
now.
Yeah.
Let us view it with our eyes.
Crying.
Let's
in
say-
the-
well,
Random
just do it.
Discord polls Oh yeah, I could do like a poll for like the class, the race, like all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
See what gibberish comes out.
Wretch, bright pink skin.
I would like to, while we're waiting for the link, I would like to refer back to Push's comment of me being Anna Kendrick and Jenny being Zoe Deschanel. In my mind, when I asked the question, I looked at everyone and I was like, the first one that comes to mind is definitely Zoe Deschanel for Jenny. So that's 2 on that one.
Hell yeah.
But Daniel Radcliffe, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sure.
No,
Sure.
no.
Regret ever
Wrong
making
answer.
This, regret ever bringing this up. Yeah.
But yeah.
I remember I went to a house party years and years and years ago, with just a bunch of people who were at university at the time, and I didn't know any of them apart from like 1 or 2 people. And there were a couple of Chinese students who'd come over as part of their like international studying, and their English wasn't amazing, but they came over to me and they wanted a selfie with me specifically because I was Harry Potter. They were like,
Oh, that's so sweet.
and I get it. Like occasionally, people will like, especially British people, will just like, and not in a nice way, say that I look like Harry Potter. But almost every single Chinese student that I've taught or met outside of academia has referred to me as Harry Potter in some way.
Did you have the photo with them, or did you explain?
I took the photo. Yeah, I mean.
Okay, so what you're saying is there's 2 Chinese students somewhere in the world now, and whenever they meet someone, you go, "Oh, we met Daniel Radcliffe once, we met Harry Potter once," and they flash that photo to the friends.
And then their friends are going to be like, oh, honey, no.
No,
Sweetie.
no, not even close. Not even close. Right. Okay. Let's get.
You should charge for the
crack-a-lacking.
picture. You should have charged for it. I would have done
It
it.
was at a party, you know. Like, I mean, to help the fact it was a costume party for Halloween, and I was dressed up as Harry Potter.
Okay, well,
Come on.
Changes it completely.
Yeah, that's
Little
that's
bit.
another added
Yeah,
bit to the
a
story that we
little
needed.
bit. A little
Yeah.
Well, no, my costume
Why does everything
was
have Hulk? It just looked like the
My-
Hulk. I'm in a green suit.
my costume, but like I didn't know these people. Like, why did they want to come over and take a photo with me? My
maybe
costume
they just
was
really
not
love
good.
Harry Potter.
I
and
had
they're
I
like,
had a really badly drawn scar on my forehead, and I had a Gryffindor hoodie on.
maybe
This
they
was
posted
before,
to bad
before
cosplay.
J.K. Rowling became extremely problematic, and we all hate everything that she stands for. Just
Oh,
to
no.
clarify.
To clarify.
To clarify,
Yeah.
and I'd quite happily live the rest of my life never hearing about her or any of the franchises she's associated with. But for the context of this story, they had to come through.
Yeah.
Anyway,
America.
moving swiftly on. Right. So you guys are en route, or were en route to what you've now realized was Groaning Tree.
Uh-huh.
Turns out you'd been there already, but you'd been dissuaded from being there, or at least somewhat from both Haiku and some mysterious tree person who'd shown up in the night and spoke a few words to Haiku that had told you to basically bugger off and do not come back. You've elected to ignore that and have instead returned to Groaning Tree. The small opening in the tree line that opens up into what was otherwise a pristine kind of allotment, almost really a garden filled with fruits, vegetables, and flowers that were being grown very specifically. You remember vividly that there was a barometz.
Mhm.
A barometz is a tree goat, basically, part tree, part goat, that is attached by some kind of umbilical cord vine to the base of a tree. And you knew, thanks to Oro's information poking around in their old memory box, that there was a myth about the barometz, a legend that consuming a Baromet could knock off a couple of years of your life, feed you for days in one sitting, and it is an incredible delicacy. But the sight that you see in front of you is not that of a pristine garden. It is not that of an idyllic, allotment. Instead, what you see is devastation, as the vegetation has been torn asunder, and instead spilling all over the ground is dark purple ink. On closer inspection, maybe blood of some kind, in a giant circle with magical sigils almost dug into the dirt and the mud, as if it was irrigated through it. You see that there is a kind of a purple shade cast across the entire area, and in the center of the circle, the remains of the Baromets have been pulled and torn apart and cast over the entire area. Over the center of maybe what appears to be 40-foot radius of this circle, there is the remains of this Baromet has been cast aside in a ritualistic manner. Some particular organs have their own sigil circle. You can see that there is some smoldering of what may be some incense or magical fire. And it is ruinous, the sight that you see before you. You can see that the bark on the trees around in the outskirts of the this opening has been desiccated. It has been kind of dried and cracked. You can see that the bark almost seems to have winced in pain, and you can hear a groaning croak of the wood as you look upon this scene.
Are the symbols, do you see them carved into the ground almost?
Yeah.
Do they look like...
No.
Like what?
Okay.
Like what?
He was asking
What-
if the
what-
symbols on the ground match the symbol that was on him from the teleportation circle thing.
Okay.
Does this ritual, because obviously there's some sort of ritual that's gone on here.
Yep. Mhm.
Does this like ring any bells of any spells that would be available to like a sorcerer that I might have like looked through, even if I can't?
You can roll an Arcana
cast
check if you'd
it?
like.
Okay. Lean over to Haiku and start talking about stuff like this.
Yes, I can certainly help you with that.
I would like to help you, in fact.
Oh, you want to
like I
help
feel
me?
like I think so neurally, like she knows that Haiku's really smart. She knows a good amount about magic, but like hers is so natural. I feel like she's gonna lean over and start being like, "Can you think of this? Like I can think of these things and blah blah blah." And like,
Sure.
Yeah.
Because her magic is more of an innate ability that she has,
Yeah.
as opposed to an academic learning that
yeah.
Haiku
Mm.
has.
And Haiku, they just seem so like, like academic, so smart, so analytical.
Sure,
But
sure.
Oh,
you'll have hopefully advantage because
Yes, advantage from the
okay.
help action. Yeah,
Mhm.
sure. Oh, with a +9, lovely. The terrible monster, Taco Bell food poisoning, and
Oh.
scheduling conflicts. Those are absolutely considerable foes.
Yes.
With the 25 on your Arcana check, Haiku, you deduce that this magic is most certainly not native to the Feywild, and you suspect that the nature of it is almost certainly deeply intrinsically linked to the Baromets, the beast that has been, dissected, torn apart. You can see that each of the rings, the circles within this massive, ritualistic circle itself, some of the organs have apparently been laid bare and have been very purposefully put there. You can see that there is a stomach that is almost floating a few inches off the ground beside a kidney and a liver. And you can see that in the center, the umbilical vine that was originally used to connect the the baronets to a tree has also been like cut along the length of it and pulled apart. And either side of that, there are sigils that have been etched into the dirt. It's difficult or impossible to determine the exact like intention of this spell casting here. But you can see that all of the organs themselves do not look like something that has come. I mean, you were here a couple of days ago at most. They look like they have absolutely desiccated. They've dried out. Almost as if some kind of power has been pulled from them.
Okay. Well, this isn't from here. This isn't Feywild magic, which is odd.
Do you think because there's that thing about the fruit of this creature granting something, do you think that was like metaphorical and that this is what has to be done, or this is how that gift is granted?
I mean, that wouldn't surprise me unless the gift being granted was literal, but someone's trying to take this in a different direction. Like we're trying to do something else with it. I'm gonna sort of walk into the middle of this place.
Sure.
Since I'm gonna shout out to the tree person. I'm literally gonna tree person. They didn't give a name, so what can I call them?
Sexy tree lady.
Do you shout
Anyone?
out, tree person? Anyone?
Is anyone here?
You hear a groan as the trees either side of this this big circular opening. Forgetting the word for a clearing. Clearing is the word. There we go. Clearing. The trees start to groan as you make your presence known, and you hear a voice that sounds as if it is being said in unison all around you, from the one voice that you'd heard previously speaking to you, the individual.
It's the same voice.
The same voice, but it's coming from lots of different locations all around you in unison. That says, "I told you not to come back. I told you not to come back." And as those words are uttered, you can feel the floor underneath you shift. Where are the rest of our players standing?
I feel like
Which,
if Haiku
remember,
stepped
I'm not playing a bard.
I feel like
Surprised
if
at the lack of
Haiku-
bard. Yeah, no, for real. Katie is the bard.
I feel like if Haiku stepped forward into the circle, I'm kind of like hovering around the outside, like not wanting to go far, but not wanting to like cross over just yet.
Sure.
The
Sure.
like ritual circle thing.
Right, okay. But you're within the clearing. How about Randall
absolutely.
and Morrow?
Probably like near the entrance still. Just sort of like, whoa.
Yeah.
Trying to take in the scene.
Sure. Okay. Fantastic.
I assume we all heard the voice, right? I wasn't just hiking.
No, you did not hear a voice.
Oh, we did not hear a voice. Okay.
You did not hear a voice.
Okay.
Oh shit. Why do I feel like you saying fantastic just then doesn't mean fantastic?
What do you mean?
It's fantastic for someone.
So you feel the ground start to shift, and it's a very bizarre sensation because it's a bit like how's a good way to describe this? It's like, have you ever stood on an escalator or like one of those airport travelators or whatever that is initially not moving, and then you stand on it and it's like, oh, someone's on, I need to start moving. It's a hard thing to describe. So it's a bit like you stood on an escalator and you've set the trigger off, the sensor, because it's on energy saving mode, and it started, right?
Right.
The ground underneath you that was originally completely stationary shifts and starts moving as if it's speeding along, right? The scene in front of you is that the area you were previously in dissipates. It is pulled apart as if the trees themselves move, and when they move away from you, they bring the floor and the ground with it. From underneath, you see stones bare themselves. You see rocks. You see some table and chairs that are brought forth, and the circle of purple inky blood that has been pulled out of the baromets starts to shift and change into this kind of shimmering aura around you. As you are speeding along whilst the floor moves, you see that all of your companions are also torn apart as the floor starts to move. Not torn apart in a literal sense.
Torn apart
brought away from one another.
Imagine.
Brought away. Turns out you all die.
Solo show.
That was it. Yeah, it's just a haiku now. Everyone's dead.
Wow, this guy
this is
comes in
actually the
midway
episode-
through the adventure a year ago and then just gets everyone killed. Wow.
This is
I just
actually the
thought
episode where we killed most of the cast to recast everyone to like relive
yeah,
the show, refresh everything.
celebrity, yeah, they're celebrity proxies. You know what's funny is you start describing it and it was so like Star Trek, you're being teleported somewhere, that when you said torn apart, in my mind I was just like, yeah, that's totally what it would look like from the inside as you're being like teleported somewhere, that their images get like ripped asunder, right? Like, yeah, I'm just like totally like, yeah, sure, sounds perfect, let's go.
So you just get ripped in space, not so much as an individual, a person just being torn apart individually. You feel the floor underneath you shift and split and pull and speed away from you whilst you are completely stationary. And you are repositioned. The wood doesn't quite look like the way it did before, though you are aware that you have not really moved. There is a set of stone chairs that Haiku is shifted underneath. You are sat on like kind of underneath you, under your ass. You're sat on this chair. And
Has it
opposite
got enough
you,
space for the back for the shelf?
just very uncomfortably, not a lot.
Oh no.
And on the opposite side sits the dryad that you spoke to previously. She looks at you and she says, "I told you not to come back here."
You're not wrong. You told me not to come back here, and I led myself and my friends away. But unfortunately, we need to come here. It's non-negotiable.
They will die here.
Are you going to kill us all?
They're already being dealt with. I'd like to roll initiative, please.
Oh, no. Oh, we're gonna all be fighting individually as well.
Oh no. Oh yeah, that's probably alright for me.
That's probably all right with me.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking I was playing someone squishy, but I'm fine.
Oh no,
I'll be
that's terrible. Oh wait, I'll be okay.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't select my token. It's the worst day ever.
Select your token before you do it.
Is Nugget
Where am I?
in here? Yes.
Nuggets in here.
Sorry, I didn't scroll up. That's my bad.
So this map is by crap. I had their name written aside.
Right, how do I get myself in the tunnel? Oh,
Party
You
of
click on your
Two
character.
on Patreon,
Party of two.
who I've ensured
pretty
that I am subscribed to them whilst we use this map for today. Party of Two. It's a very beautiful map. We've seen some of their stuff previously. If you remember the lily pad,
I was gonna say
area.
this looks like the same art style as the lily
Yeah.
pad. Mhm.
very, very pretty. Unfortunately, it's not the resolution that they probably would have wanted, because I couldn't find the individual tiles that make this up due to, I suspect, an error with their Dropbox, but it's still very pretty, and you get the gist. Your
Yeah.
tokens are at 50% size. If that makes it look weird, that's why. Everything's squished down. when the DM splits the party because the party won't do it for them. Okay,
Haiku must
right.
seduce his way out of this.
I was fully preparing for that. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little let down.
I'm very sorry, but
No.
when you're
I'm
told
joking.
specific, listen, you guys separated yourself from this location. Stuff happened whilst you were gone, and the stuff that happened whilst you were gone has ended up being pretty deadly. Okay, so the ground that has shifted from underneath you and separated you as a party, unfortunately, has in itself become active. It shifts under your ground. You can feel that the vines of the trees around you and the grass underneath your feet, the ground itself, starts to become difficult terrain. Okay, so whilst you are in this area, you'll be moving at half speed, unless you have something that stops you having issues with difficult terrain. Like maybe Randall. I don't know if there's anything for
Dangerous.
Oro as well.
Papaya tipped £45 and said to help with
Christ.
Tom's D&D subscriptions.
Oh, Papaya.
That's very
Oh,
kind of you,
no.
Papaya. Thank you.
Thank you, Papaya. You've successfully covered like 3 months or 4 months of map subscriptions. Big time.
Thank you, Papaya. That's very kind of you. I
Very much,
appreciate it.
Papaya. Thank you very much. Maybe even I don't know how many I'm subscribed to right now. That might be 5 months. I'll calculate it. But thank you. That's big help, big time
Coming through.
for realsies. But at the same time, like it's helping me get maps for our D&D games, but it is also supporting like map creator artists and stuff. So double whammy of goodness. Really? Wow.
Look at all that good work you're doing.
Goodness squared.
Okay.
Well,
So everybody needs to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh,
this is
no.
not my strong suit. This
It's
anything
made to dislike
physical
me.
is not. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
God.
Katie whiffed all of her rolls in our
Oh.
previous game just to get them all today.
well, all right. Don't.
Oh my lord.
Okay, good.
I could add a
good.
+5 to that. I don't think it would help, so I'm not gonna.
A +5 to your roll of 0. Yeah, no, I suspect you probably wouldn't help that much, but okay, all right. So everyone who rolled, oh god. Okay, we've got 17, 16. Okay, so Nugget and Haiku, vines wreathe their way around the ground and within an instant snap themselves around your wrists, and in Haiku's instance tie you to the stone chair that you are sat in. Nugget is tied to the ground. You're both immobile, or restrained rather. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Haiku managed to roll a 0 because they have a -1 dexterity modifier.
Not
I love the idea
dexterous.
of like Heiko just sitting across from the tree lady and this happening, and now we're all like, who is seducing whom? in this?"
Oh, maybe we shouldn't be here.
I don't see this as a bad thing anymore. My
Oh, dear.
Sorry.
yeah, a fantasy
Okay.
role-playing game. Whoa.
It sure is.
Role playing is kind of weird. Right. And you notice that some of the foliage and the trees themselves, tinted purple, their leaves corrupted, make their own appearance.
Oh dear.
Ooh. I like started to ooh, and then I started to yawn at the same time.
Okay. There is enough to worry about on this screen.
Wait, why do I have 3?
It's a
You
treat.
have the dryad there.
Oh, one of them's sexy. Okay.
That's
That's fine then. There's one of them sexy.
Fine.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
What a
okay.
way to go.
I have not rolled well. It's not good. What a way to go. All right, so this guy, and this guy are added to the initiative order. Oh, no, they apparently are not. It's just the one person got added. Good. Who is it that got added? That one. Fantastic. Add you.
That's what we like to see.
Add you. And then we got this guy, this guy. Just realized the music's not playing. It's very annoying that does that.
Yeah.
They get added. That's fine. We're doing a battle now. We can change it to battle music.
Hell yeah. It's just you doing that for 6 minutes.
That's it. There's no more to it either. It's just that.
2 4s. That's very bad. And then, oh my god, I rolled a 0 as well.
Ooh, this music is fun.
It's 2
Oh,
zeros.
you're fighting.
Okay. Starting at the top of the turn order. What am I clicking on there? Okay.
Yeah,
We have Rondel Don Dragon.
What do I see?
Over here, Rondel Don Dragon.
What do I see? Stall slightly more time.
Oh,
You want more time?
I just want to check if stunning. I could just ask Adam if Adam is chat. Is stunning strike a bonus action?
Stunning
just
strike
ask
isn't
that.
it's something you can do. You can just choose to spend it when you hit. I don't think it costs any particular resource other than a key point.
Cool. Excellent.
Fantastic.
I will use. So this tree monster horrible thing has just like popped out of the ground or like emerged next to me, right?
Well, so it's more like you've been cast away from all of your party members. The vines have come out of the ground and tried to whip you into shape and then pull you and hold you taut, but you have evaded them.
Right.
As you've done so, you've turned to your right and noticed that the tree that was there previously has come to life. It in itself has started to move towards you in a nefarious manner. It is a pine tree. If that makes any difference to you, or it was a pine tree.
It's going to needle attack.
You can see that its mouth opens in a gaping purple jaw that looks very spiky, surprisingly spiky. You can see that its sap runs deep and again kind of purple within its cracked bark.
Okay, well, I'm going to hex that.
Okay. What's your
Uh,
bonus action?
Yeah, I can't remember if do you have to save against it? I can't remember.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, and the ability I choose is Constitution.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a good interplay
Crazy.
of abilities.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why I would ever pick that. And then I'm going to hopefully actually hit something. So, 17?
That's a hit.
Oh wait, I do still get an unarmed attack with that as well. Okay, on that one, I'm going to spend a key point, and I'm going to apply a stunning strike to that one.
Okay, what's the DC?
That is a great question because I'm very complicated now.
Oh, hex effects ability checks, not saves.
Oh,
You got by the Adam rules, lawyer.
damn it, Adam! Why couldn't you been like
Mostly
10
happens to
seconds
me,
slower?
but occasionally
gonna
it happens
do
to
it.
you too.
All right, fine. You still have to make a con save, but I don't actually know what it's against anymore because I'm complicated now.
8
I'm
plus proficiency
complicated now.
plus wisdom, I believe, for
Yeah.
monks.
17 then is my spell
Okay,
save
it
with that.
fails. Stunned until the end of your next turn.
And it also takes some damage of 12 damage. And I get an unarmed strike on that as well, I think.
That's another hit.
Do I just get unarmed strikes? We haven't done combat for too long, and I have no idea what's going on anymore.
I was thinking to myself, it's been a while since these guys have had a good combat. Maybe
Yeah,
should
I
just throw one in.
genuinely don't remember how I work anymore.
Yeah.
We did have several weeks off.
Yeah.
That's true.
I can't remember if I always get unarmed or whether it's a bonus action to do the unarmed. I think it's a
I
bonus
think it's
action.
a bonus
to do the
action, yeah.
unarmed.
I don't think you get a bonus action then.
No,
Because
I
you
think-
lose your stunning strike. Well, not your stunning strike.
Okay,
your
well, I also
hex.
hit, so I get 1d6 extra damage anyway.
Yep.
I think at your level, your attack action has 2 attacks, and then if you
Yeah.
choose to take your bonus action, you can do your 1 unarmed and then potentially flurry of blows.
Yeah, which gives me
remember.
2. I'm pretty sure you're right. Yeah, but I get 1d6 bonus damage.
Yep.
Sorry, rule law is Overwatch and hits all.
That's fine.
Well-
Okay. All right. Damage is done. It stands completely stationary. But what I would like you to do is tell me what kind of damage does your weapon do?
It does magical +2.
No. What type of damage?
Magic, bludgeoning, maybe.
That's what I was looking for.
I think it's Court Staff's bludgeoning.
Can you make a strength saving throw, please?
No.
I said no.
That's it.
The one trick DMs hate.
Okay. All right. You've succeeded. You've saved. You're
Do,
all
I,
right.
do I get a sense of what it tried to do? Like,
Nope.
if I'm strengthening against something, was it like grabbing my quarterstaff or something?
You can't tell.
I was just like had to tense more.
Why it's not so much in this case, not so much of a sense of what you did to resist it. It's that your natural actions in themselves resisted it.
Okay.
So you didn't notice it at all. Is there anything else you want to do your turn?
Well, I suppose I attacked it, so I'm gonna probably take some. Can I move? Well, yeah, I can move. Right, it's just difficult terrain, so
Yeah.
no problems here. I'm just gonna take a couple steps away.
Okay. Is that attack of opportunity against you?
Nope, because I attack, therefore you get nothing.
Is that not like a fancy thing that I can't? Okay.
Nope, you don't even get to save against it.
Don't even get to save against
Nope,
it.
I just walk away.
The one trick DMs hate is, in fact, cheating. All right, okay. We move on in the turn order then to Oro. Oro, you've been whisked away from Nugget.
Yes, and I don't like that. I don't agree with that. I have 2 dagger attacks, right?
Yep.
Can I hit one person and then hit another
Wait.
person?
Do you? You've got 2 daggers.
Yeah.
You can do 1 attack per turn.
And then as a bonus.
Then the second is a bonus, yes.
Yeah. And can that be different people?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to go here
Sure.
and hit the one on the left to me.
Go for it.
That one.
That's a hit.
19. Oh, I don't want to do the thingamajig, Hunter's Mark. This one.
Okay. Is that a bonus?
Oh, it is. Never mind. Don't do that.
Or you could do that before the other attack. You could just not do the other attack.
No, I want to do the 2 attacks.
You already did that.
Yeah, yeah,
All right, that's
Um,
7 points of damage.
yeah. And that one.
That's another hit.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my thingamajig to move past them without getting any things on them. What's that called? Fancy footwork?
Okay.
Make a melee attack. The creature can't make opportunity attacks against you for the rest of the time.
Oh yeah! Wow, this is such a
Nice.
worthwhile thing for you to pick up. That's so good. Okay.
So I'm gonna move. Is it the squares normal?
Yep, 5 feet per square.
Okay. I'm gonna move 35 feet out. Wait, was that there? Yeah. Okay.
How much movement have you got?
35.
Well, you moved to get there.
Oh, you're right. I moved 2 to get there, so I'm here.
I think you moved
Oh, I guess here.
3. 1, 2,
Did
3.
I?
Yeah, you moved 3 to get there. Yeah.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay. Because I remember I put them outside of threat range for you to begin with.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Good damage. Good movement. You're not in their threat range anymore. Anything else you want to do?
I spit at them. No, I don't know.
Yup, yeah, spit away, spit away. Haiku, you can sense impending danger as the vines wrap around your arms and pull taut. to keep you tied against this seat.
So what you're saying is I can't use my hands.
Correct. I mean, you can use your hands. Blah blah blah. Your hands aren't stopping being moved, but you are immobilized. You're restrained.
Okay, what I was trying to get is, is it somatic?
You could
components?
use somatic components. Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
You
Okay.
just can't move.
Just can't move.
Let me just double check that. Restrained. Yeah. Speed is 0. Can't benefit from any speed bonuses. Disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Your attack rolls have disadvantage. That would include spell attacks.
Okay. Right, disadvantage you said so.
Yep.
Okay. Well. I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave.
Okay.
Ooh.
So that's the 15-foot cube from self, right?
Yep, from self. I'm casting at level 4.
So that's only going to hit the Dryad.
Is there not 2 in range?
No, so it is a 15-foot cube. So it's a 3x3
Oh.
that you can place, like imagine Warhammer style,
Yeah.
like from your feet. It's not around you.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Evan.
Okay, that makes sense.
Hi,
Will it hit the Dryad then?
It'll hit the Dryad, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll cast it at level 4.
Ooh,
So
okay.
you need to make a Constitution save.
Okay. She succeeds.
Hey.
Does she get anything if she succeeds?
Yes, on a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage but isn't pushed. In addition, unsecured objects that are complete within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you by the spell's effect, and the spell emits a thunderous boom audible out to 300 feet.
Okay.
So that would be half of that.
They smell real bad. Okay. Wait, it already. Oh, you added extra damage, so that's the damage in total. Halved.
Yeah. Oh, it already rolled a 2d8. That's annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. A high level cast. Oh, it rolled your entire damage for you at 14.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll take that then. So you do 7 points of damage
Yes.
because of the saving throw. Okay. So is there anything you want to say or do with this spell? How does it look?
I think it doesn't look like anything. It's just really loud. Just loud.
It's very loud. Very loud. Okay. All right. Well, she reels from that and says, "Oh, you fight back. Not for long. Soon
don't
you'll be
have- we-
fighting for me."
We don't have to fight.
You can see that her skin kind of is this inky purple color that you've been seeing everywhere. You get a sense of just
Satisfaction.
maliciousness from her. She
Did
is
she- did-
devoid of empathy.
Did she look like this when I last saw
She did,
her?
yes, yeah.
Okay.
All right, so now it's time for the little guys. Little guys, da 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 da. Little guys, da 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 da. Little guys, da 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 da. Little guys. Top one is going to make an attack against Neurali.
Shield.
Okay, that's a 12 against AC.
It would have hit me, but I shielded.
Okay, so it did not hit you. Okay, all right. Good stuff. It only has the one attack, so we'll move on to the next, which is down here. It's going to turn around and it's going to chase Oro, having no issue with the difficult terrain. Do you have resistance to difficult terrain, Oro, as someone who is a ranger, or is that only when you're traveling, like on the campaign?
It's forest terrain that I've picked.
Well, you're in a forest.
Hey.
So that's fine, I think. think.
Difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel. I think we would flavor that as you being unable to be slowed by difficult terrain flavor, as long as it's flavored as forest difficult terrain, right? Okay. So this one is a hit. 23 against AC. I can only imagine that's a hit. Doing a grand total of 6 points of damage. I should have just taken the average. Fuck's sake. so low. Tom, you're in the Feywild. Quicklings are right there.
Don't listen to him, Tom.
Listen,
Adam,
Adam.
put your quicklings away.
Quick,
Everyone
someone
wants to
ban
see
that
your
man.
quicklings.
Okay. This little guy is not actually going to attack Haiku. This little guy.
Oh, nice little guy.
I can only move to there.
He's going to begin the ritual. I'm kidding.
It's Nugget's turn.
Gonna go get some more
Tickle
vine.
you.
Gonna get some more what?
Gonna get some more vine to tie you.
Can Nugget bite the things around him?
Yep.
Okay.
So Nugget needs to make a strength saving throw to try and escape.
Okay. Oh, 13.
They fail.
Okay. Can they still bite?
Nugget cannot make an attack against the vines that's on it. That's
Okay.
the escape action that you're trying to make, and that tree is just out of range.
Nugget makes a bat
Treant.
sound.
Nugget makes a bat sound.
Does anybody hear it though?
Yeah, does that mean none of us can hear it?
Or can hear it.
Squeak.
It sounds like
I was gonna
Scottish
say,
to
is
her.
is that a sound alert of the bat noise is the thing? Because I can't remember if it is.
Oh, I don't know whether it is. Shit,
Okay,
write that
moving
down.
on. Nerily. So you've used your reaction.
I have.
I didn't add the fucking dryad to the turn order.
Oh, no,
I was
that's
wondering.
terrible.
That stupid asshole.
Well,
How
they just
could
spent their
we-
turn talking. It seems like.
Oh, actually, you know what? I've just rolled their initiative and it was 12, so she's just going to go before you.
Oh.
Damn it.
That's fine. That lines up absolutely perfectly. Okay, she is going to come over to Haiku. And
Check. Oh my god.
oh my goodness, holy moly!
Gets excited.
What I would like for Haiku to do is to make a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage, please.
Oh, you rude person.
You have a D6. Just putting that out there. It is not.
Oh, I
this-
do. Thank you for reminding me. I'll give a flash of inspiration as well to give that a +5. So that's going to be 19.
Okay, yeah, that's high enough. That's high enough. That's high enough.
Succeed. There it is. Success.
Oh no.
Oh, it's a success. It's a perfect success.
It's such a it's such a good book. All right, okay. She kind of sachets up to you.
What does that even mean?
She saunters over to you.
Okay.
It's she's a sexy tree, so she approaches you, but sexily.
And she I'm waiting for Sexy Cat to come and save the day. And she stands next to you as you are tied to this seat. Where is her? There it is. Sorry, it's very inconvenient. Okay, wait, I'm gonna have to turn her around. How am I supposed to do this? I can't turn her around because her dial thing that you can use to turn things around is below this fucking status symbol.
Oh,
Shit. How am I supposed to? Okay, well, she's looking at you.
My immersion.
I can't make it go away. It's so annoying. Well, that's it. There she is. Is there a quick button? Oh, I pressed Q by accident. That allows you to rotate things. I'll find out. And she whispers in your ear and she says, "Are you going to help me kill your friends?"
Very glad I used those.
You can also rotate a selected token by holding down the E key while scrolling your mouse wheel.
Hey!
Oh, my immersion is back. There we go.
Feels like I'm really there.
Immersion.
Nice.
Okay, nice one. Good job.
Casually
Thank you very
rotate
much for
random to
that.
face the right direction.
So good. Okay. Yes, you succeed your saving throw. You absolutely would not have succeeded your saving throw if you did not use your flask of inspiration.
Jeez.
You were very close to being charmed there.
Again, I just can't help it.
So susceptible to charming people. Wow.
Who isn't susceptible to charming people, you know?
Okay. All right. Now Nerly's turn.
Okay. So we can still see each other. We're just really far apart, right? There's not like weird terrain differences where somebody's way up high and stuff like that.
Haiku is on a raised platform. Randall is on a level lower than you. Apart from that, everyone else is visible. Apart from, I think Nugget
Okay.
is not visible to you due to this big old trunk of tree, these roots.
Okay, that's fair. So
The
first
map
thing
is to scale, right?
Yep.
is because Haiku's on a raised platform, I assume I can see over there at least. And I see
Yep.
that there are several creatures over there. So first point of order is to cast a nice big slow over
Okay.
there.
Nice big slow.
A big slow.
Wisdom saving throw for all three of
Wisdom
them.
saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay. That is a 22, a 21, and a 7.
Okay, who had the 7?
Oh, it's the little babby.
Of course it is! I hate it! Okay, well, little Babby is having a bad day. A slow day, you might say. Everyone else is fine.
We all have those days.
We
It's
do.
true.
We do.
It's true. Okay. And I would like to oh, I'm sorry. I wanted to quicken spell that. So I'm spending 2 sorcery points to change that to a bonus action.
Okay.
And then pew, wings.
Oh, yeah.
Wings.
And I fly up and
Is this the first
away.
time you've brought your wings out in the Feywild?
Yes.
Do you want to flavor that a little bit?
Yeah, you tell me
Fey
how
wings.
different they look here, though. I want to.
Damn it! I don't want to have to
know.
flavor stuff. I don't want to do work. You think I'm here to do work? You think I want to describe things to you? Okay, so I like to imagine these. So when you think of your wings, are you thinking eagle wings? Are you thinking?
I think that they definitely are like pretty stereotypical, yeah, like eagle-y, angelic sort of looking
Okay.
things.
All right.
Gold given, you know.
They are, as they erupt from your back, they are visibly more translucent than you would usually see. And as you do so, you can see the perpetual moonlight of the Feywild glisten from them. I like to imagine that when she does so, now she's got this greater knowledge of her nature. That
Mhm.
this is her summoning her wings with a lot more confidence than before. It's a
Yeah.
little less like of a panic, like, oh god, it's more of a, oh, it's go time.
Mhm.
Kind of like, so they have on the scene, Nerly, angel spawn. It's gonna pop the wings out. Okay. You happy with your turn, or is there anything you want to do?
I would just like to fly 30 feet up and away towards generally this direction, like
Okay.
towards everyone. But if I want to go like probably, how tall is the thing that I'm facing?
Well, you mean this big old tree roots?
Yeah.
Let's say this is a pretty giant tree. We'll say it's about 20 foot up.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I've just diagonally away. I'm not gonna try to go up and over. Just I know I'm
Sure.
gonna like it's gonna get a swipe at me or whatever theoretically if it
Well,
has that.
There's going to be a couple of things that happen.
Okay.
Could you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
I would like. Can I do? Hold on. Can I do that? What I'm thinking with this? Just a moment to weigh options.
You're in combat, Katie. You don't have
I
a
know.
moment.
Well, but this is like okay. So I'm gonna use my chat inspiration.
Okay.
So that's a 7, and then I'm gonna use my favored by the gods. God damn it, would suck. Okay, well that turned into an 11
Okay.
from a 3.
So a vine whoosh, whips out of the ground and grabs you by your ankle and pulls you back down. You are restrained.
Okay.
And you take 4 points of damage.
Okay. -4. That's fine, I suppose.
Okay.
Wait, I can't
Okay.
Oh, never mind. Continue. I'm just silly.
Everything done?
Yes.
Okay, now we have these boys. Well, this lad is gonna chunk his way down over here to Randall.
How dare?
He's chunking his way.
How
He's chunking his
dare.
way. He's chunking his way to Randall. Oh, that's a lot of attacks.
I don't like the sound of that. That sounds like a lot of attacks.
Yeah, it is a lot of attacks. What's your armor class? 15?
17.
17. Oh,
Yep,
you
because
attacked
I
the
did a
last
whack.
round?
I did a
Right,
whack.
okay.
No, you don't get to whack.
Okay. That's fine. So one of these, both of these miss actually. So this huge pine tree slams its way over to you sluggishly, and then out of its branches that were originally just up, holding pines, they are brought down with thunderous strength as they strike the ground. But you are able to deftly dodge them. You can see that the sap within the bark is starting to ooze out of the cracks that were created by this desiccation, and it looks real sticky.
Real
sticky.
Oh dear.
Um,
Like difficultly sticky.
like difficultly sticky. This guy gets
Oh,
no
no.
movement or anything because it is stunned until your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
That's right.
That's right. But these guys do get a movement and an attack against Oro. I got too many monsters on the field. Don't give yourself too many monsters. I needed a fourth monitor.
Oh, no, you don't. You don't need any more
14 against AC. I rolled so low.
Oh,
Um,
a shame.
It's a shame. It hits. So once again, another tree. This one is a little less piney, and a little more oaky, as it walks over to you, and it slams one fist down into the ground. You can see its face on the front of its trunk that is kind of just contorted in pain. It looks like it doesn't really want to be doing this, but at the same time, it's got this hatred deep within its eyes as it slams into the ground beside you. But it misses. You're okay.
Sweet.
Let's see how Nugget fares, though. As Nugget is restrained. So, advantage. 28 against AC?
He's 18.
Yeah, I think that might hit. And then here, 15 points of damage for Nugget as this treant brings its branchy fist down upon Nugget's face.
Asshole.
Asshole. Top of the turn order, we got Randall.
That's me. It's the beginning of my turn. Is it the beginning of my turn or the end of my turn? Can you remember my own abilities?
For your stun.
Yeah. End of my next turn. Excellent. That's much better.
Oh, so your advantage against the attacks.
Also, I can run past it without it giving me the wax.
Sure.
Without giving me the whack.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do. So I can see like Haiku over there, right? With the big lady.
Yes.
Cool. So I'm gonna do like some movement. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Do I get my attacks of opportunity? I'll use you in this time.
Yeah. That's what I was waiting for.
All right. Okay.
Uh.
This is a plus this. The 23 against AC.
Yeah.
Did you dash?
Nope.
You didn't dash, and you got
Nope.
that far.
Yeah.
55 move speed. I can move
That's
11 tiles.
Fucking
without dashing.
absurd.
I think he's as fast or maybe faster than a horse. I think 50. I think
I'm
horses are
fast.
50.
Don't forget that's any direction as well.
That's
You can do
so
that up
fast.
walls.
Oh yeah, I can run
Yes.
straight up walls at that
Yes.
speed now as
Side
well.
down
Like-
at
That's
that
awesome.
speed.
You know the bugs who can like, and the lizards that can run across water because
yeah.
they can like, literally Randall's just like,
If 110
Monk
move if I
bullshit,
dash.
man.
Like,
I
we're
was
talking
really
about-
tempted.
yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I was so tempted to take Expedious Retreat so that I could move 2 dashes and a normal move in one turn and do like 160 movement.
Oh my
Right.
god.
All right, you take 14 points of damage as
Especially straight up a wall.
as one of these pine dudes gives you a slap. My god. Jeez. Okay, right.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm gonna pull this bad boy out onto the main one. So Hexblade's Curse.
Okay. Bonus of damage rolls.
Yeah.
Your
Crit on
proficiency
19
bonus.
or 20.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice.
And if
Okay.
they die, I gain 1 hit point because I have so little charisma that I have to use the minimum of 1 hit point rule. Otherwise, it would literally give me nothing, or it would damage me.
Okay.
Cool. Oh man, I've got a lot of targets to remember now. Okay, and then I'm just gonna hit it
Sure.
with 2 of them.
All right. That's
Yeah.
one hit.
That's not what I wanted, but no, that's fine. 7. And then it takes extra damage, right? My proficiency bonus, which is 5. I haven't
Yeah.
used this before, so I don't remember.
You're gonna take.
No, it's 4. My proficiency bonus is 4. So, and then I'm also going to spend a key point.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
So one of
Which-
the vines, as you're running through this this area, whaps up and tries to grab you as you're running past, and completely fucking misses you. You hear a crack noise as it goes past you like a
Too
whip,
fast.
but you're too fast. Too fast.
Oh my god, my brain, please. I have a thing for this that I want to use right now, and I don't remember what it's called. This is just Death Strike. I can do another martial arts die. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm
Okay.
looking for.
All right. Reminder to check what you want to do before your turn comes.
Well, I sort of did. 3. And then I forgot how much extra things I can do on top.
Right. Okay.
So
how much damage is that
that's
in
another
total?
3. That is 14 damage in total.
Okay. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. Let me just check something. That is fine. That is fine, fine, fine. Right. Anything else return?
No, I think I literally can't do anything else.
You want to say something to Haiku as you pass?
Can you get up? Do you want to get up?
Did I interrupt?
I like the image that Randall's moving so fast. He gets there, and then like his voice catches up with him as he says.
I love that
And there's
you've
a
just
bit of Doppler effect to it, so it's like,
There you go.
you've essentially just like sprinted up this staircase across this whole like stone area, and then like skidded into this druid, slammed her with your stick, and then be like, "Ah, you need help? Fucking
Talking at the speed he runs.
yeah,
and
Flash over here.
and you look, you're what, late 50s now because of the 10
Oh,
years
yeah.
aging bit, so you're like an old man doing this. Like,
Yeah.
whoosh.
Okay. And it's after you hear the deafening crack of the thunder wave being cast by Haiku. Whose turn it is next?
Oh, how convenient. Right. It's time for everyone's favorite turret.
Hey.
Well, actually, it wouldn't be it's not a big turret this time. So I'm going to summon an Eldritch cannon, a tiny version.
I
Sure.
agree with the Eldritch, don't you?
To be specific, and it will be of the flamethrower variety.
Sure.
Since for a little bit of flavour, since I'm obviously immobile,
Mhm.
and usually the tiny flamethrower would be in my gauntlet. A little pair of legs comes crawling off the shell down my arm, picks it up and then plonks it on my shoulder. So I've got like a little
Little
flamethrower with
shoulder
legs.
mounted flamethrower. I love that.
Cute.
Yeah,
It's very
So
warm up there
cute.
on your cheek.
yeah, likes the comfort. And then with my bonus action, flamethrower.
Right, are you gonna-
Specified.
So the flamethrower is your bonus action. What's your action?
Was the summoning of the Eldritch Cannon.
Right. Okay. So you're still restrained and you're happy with that.
Yeah. More than
Okay. And who are you gonna flamethrower?
the Dryad.
Right. Okay.
So you need to make a dexterity saving throw against my spell save DC, which is 17.
That actually succeeds.
Okay. Well, in that case, she takes half of 11 damage.
Goodness. Okay. She's taken a bit of a beating already.
Also, the fire ignites any flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried, and that's a 15-foot cone.
Okay.
That's well placed.
Right. So we're gonna say that part of the forest is on fire,
Woo!
and let's say that
Is
that's
that a woo?
not a terrible thing. Hello. This is my excellent fire.
Oh my god, there's fire.
Oh no.
Oh, it's gonna spread.
What have you done, Haiku?
However, I will say that she seemed to take more damage from
It's
that
only
than you
rolling
would have
damage.
expected, considering that she seemed to definitely avoid it. I love that. I love the Jack voice lines.
Does it? It hits. It always
It
hits.
just hits. It hits, even though she avoided it, and she took extra damage from it. Apparently. Okay. Anything else for your turn? You want to
No.
reply to Randall?
What did Randall say? Oh, you asked if I could get up, didn't you? No, I'm tied down. I can't move. I'm all tied up.
When you want to chat with the dryads, the best way is to light their house on fire.
I'll do it.
Okay. All right.
As long as it
Oro.
doesn't blow up.
I'm pretty much gonna do the same thing I did last time.
Okay.
Same again. Oh, this is Nugget's sheet. I was like, where the fuck is all my stuff? Oh, open the right spreadsheet. Dagger. 25.
That's a
To
hit.
the left one.
Maybe.
Right one.
I just
Gets a
shoot
16.
one little sacred flame in there.
That's another hit. Damn, good damage there as well.
And
So
then I'm
I think actually on that last turn that we had, you would have got sneak attack against one of those two because you have swashbuckler, right?
Swashbuckler. Okay, I wanted to say it, but I didn't want to be like,
yeah, I tried looking at that
Yeah.
flow chart to be like, well, do I? But one of the things was, are there any creatures within 5 foot of you?
Yeah, so that's
Does that not?
so swashbuckler isn't normal sneak attack. Swashbuckler is a different special. So that unfortunately that flowchart doesn't help for you.
Well,
It does. It does has swashbuckler on here.
Oh, does it?
Oh,
the
but does
thing
it just
about
negate that middle thing? Maybe. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay.
No, so the thing about swashbucklers is you're like a duelist. So if there's no one nearby you aside from you and your one enemy, you get your sneak attack because you're like, we're one-on-one. I'm a duelist.
Oh
Like,
wait,
I'm
but there
gonna
was the
get
other
you.
dude was behind you.
Yeah.
Okay, no, you wouldn't have got it then.
Oh, okay.
That's my bad. My bad. I didn't realize I had a different scenario in my head. But you're right. You wouldn't have got it.
Okay.
But you can leave now. You've got your
Yep.
deft little legsies.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
I shout for Nugget.
Help! I'm tied down. There's a big tree. Nugget
Okay.
then has their turn.
Try and get out of here again. So I gotta make a strength saving throw. Is that right?
Yep. Oh, another
12.
failure, unfortunately.
Oh my god. Nugget shouts, I can't fucking get out of here.
I need help, please. I'm tied down.
Wait a second. Nope, never mind.
Oh, not within flash of inspiration range.
Gotta be within 30 feet, unfortunately.
Ah, bummer. All right, it's tree time. Time for little babby trees. Little babby tree who's very slow right here is going to make an attack against Randall. Too many pages. Too many books. Close that one.
It's true. I do have a D6 Evan, but it's technically mine and not Nugget's. So I guess it depends on Tom's.
I think you could use it to use it for Nugget. You guys are basically one anyway.
Oh.
Can I do that then, or is it too late?
Yeah, I mean it's a bit late now.
Okay, I'll leave it next time.
Sure. And misses. I'm only rolling well against everyone but Randall.
Thank you.
Too fast.
I appreciate that. I'll get you your money later.
Scandal. Randall scandal.
Scandal. Oh, thank you, Papa. I'm writing
This
down.
tree over here is going to come after Oro. It's a 19 versus AC.
For Nugget.
Nope, for you.
Oh, for me.
It's 15. I rolled high. 15 points of damage for Oro.
From who?
From the little tree that's just come up and is hiding underneath
Oh, I
your
didn't
name
see him because my
tag.
name's so big. It's covering him.
And we've got another attack against Neurali.
No.
No shield this time.
Oh yeah, she's gonna shield.
Okay. It is a 20 against AC.
Oh, I think my shield's only a 17. Yeah, my shield's only a 17.
Neurali takes 12 points of damage as these tiny little awakened bush tree boys start to wave their branches around willy-nilly at your spellcaster. Or one of your many spellcasters. Okay.
By the way, the reason why I hadn't said shield yet is because I get to say whether or not I use shield when I know I'm going to be hit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, unfortunately, being a DM means there's a lot of shit I do not know.
Exactly.
That's use the spell.
And I forget that sometimes too. So I had gone back and read it, and that's why I was
Or
saying.
would you have used it if I said that you were going to get hit?
I was going to get. Oh well, actually, you told me
I wouldn't
whether
have
or
told
not
you the number.
you wouldn't have told me the number, so I would have used it. Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, right.
I was just over explaining my delay in answering with the shield. Go ahead, it's fine. Continue.
Okay. So the Dryad is going to she's going to take a step back and get an attack of opportunity against from Randall. I'm going to rule for this particular scenario that Haiku doesn't get one because you're tied to a seat, even though that's not necessarily rules at Raw. Rules as written, you are literally tied down to a seat.
Yeah, that's
Um,
fine.
I don't know. Actually, you know what? She doesn't get an attack of opportunity from Randall because she's not stepping outside of his threat range. He's just one step
You
back.
sure?
Yeah.
Sure you don't want
She
anyway?
melds with the tree.
Boring. I had such a good turn planned.
And she appears
Pussy
over here.
bitch.
You transporting via plant, bitch.
She steps out from the treant here. And she places a hand on the side of the treant and just kind of glares at you as she urges it forward. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, that's
Just
fine.
replan everything.
Oh, that's so terrible. Such a horrible thing to have happened to you.
It is.
No,
Tell me to
really.
plan my turn and then ruin it.
It's a dynamic combat.
I would like. Okay, so this is. Why can't I ping? There it goes. This is Dryad lady over here
Yep.
in the bottom
Mhm.
left, right?
Yep.
30-foot radius sphere. So that'll get her. That'll get her. Oh, not quite. If I move it over one, still 30, still 30, and 30. Okay, so I literally have to hold this one square that is the perfect square. So it's emanating from right here,
Okay.
which will get the 2 on the left and the 1 on the right will be okay, well first, because that's an action. Sorry, this is the first time I've done this, so I
That's
think
fine.
so I'm just trying to make sure what is and isn't what casting time. For whatever reason, this doesn't tell me casting time, but I'm sure Sickening Radiance is an action. So I'm gonna quicken spell mind. Wait, no, I can't do that. Just kidding. Nope, just gonna Sickening Radiance on that one particular spot.
Okay.
So that when the creature moves into the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. Does that mean that they make the saves on this turn because I started the spell and they've, or do they make the saves on
I
the
don't
next
think so.
turn? Okay. So on their next turn, all 3 of them have to make a Constitution save. And that's another 4th level spell. And then I'm going to yeah, I'm just gonna try to. Are those like vine things still on me?
Yep.
Or was that a like a once off thing?
It is still on you.
Still on me. Okay, that's great. Then I will, instead of doing the other thing I was gonna do, I will spend 2 sorcery points to make a Sacred Flame a bonus action, and attack the tree thing. So it has to make a DC 17 Dex save.
Okay. Make sure I got the right thing. Oh, yeah. The one next to you?
Yeah,
Is that a ranged spell attack? No, it's just a spell.
just a spell.
Okay. 15.
Fail.
Okay. 13 points of damage.
Yeah, 13 points of radiant damage if that matters.
Damage. It does
Nice.
matter.
Okay.
Hey. Bum, 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 bum. Anything else?
No, that's it, because I can't move, right? Because of the vine
Correct.
thing. Okay.
So
yeah,
you
no, that's it.
cast. What did you cast down on the bottom?
Sickening Radiance. Here, let me click on the thing. I meant to do
Do
that.
you
and I
want to
forgot.
draw a circle?
Yes, I can do that. Draw a circle. Boo doo boo doo boo boo. That's almost right. Hold on. Let me just. Meh. And then, oh, why did it go away instead of drawing?
Okay, we'll move on whilst you're drawing.
Yeah, I will do my best here.
Okay, Pine Boys. They're on their way. So he starts his turn in the circle
Yes.
and takes how much?
He
we
has
have
to
do a
make.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Click the wrong thing. No, I didn't. That was the right page. Plus what? Oh my goodness. Okay. Yep, saves.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
Taking half. Or
It just
none.
says con save or take all of those things. So I don't think anything happens if he saves.
Okay. Must succeed or take. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's fine.
But the spell does
Understand.
stay there. So if any of them try to go over there again,
I don't think I can move any further than that. I think that's wait, he was here, wasn't he?
Yeah, let me just make sure I've measured properly. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? That means it also gets the little one up there behind Oro when their turn comes. My circle's not quite big enough,
Oh,
but
okay. All right.
it
No problemo.
that's 30 feet from the point that I cast
This
it on.
guy
So we'll do that.
is going to creep with a touch. No, wrong thing. Is going to grab a pine cone from its head and throw it at Haiku.
What the fuck?
Is that gonna go close enough past me that I can? Oh, it
Doesn't have to attack
touched
you.
at me.
I think
No,
so.
I don't think it does. It has to just be someone near me, right? Oh man, sorry.
There's so many things.
It is too many things. I don't even remember what it's called. Nope.
There's a lot
There.
of rules in this game.
There
I've-
is. I've got too many things going on now.
I've made my perfect circle.
It might not. It's one of those ones that I rarely use. I'm pretty sure it's someone near me.
He's got a book. He's getting a book.
I have to get the book because apparently it's on the thing sheet.
Throw the book in.
Sorry. Flip missiles.
You'll get some. You'll.
No, it isn't hit by a ranged attack. Maybe there's another one I'm thinking of.
Okay.
I almost last level up took an item to allow me to intercept missiles thrown at me.
Okay. Oh, it's a bit ironic that I did this to you, actually. Yeah, maybe it's a bit unnecessary, really. It's fine. It's too late now. I did it. I called it. So you are hit by a sap-filled pine cone. It does 10 points of damage.
And is there a specific type of damage?
Slashing damage. It is non-magical.
Oh,
And you are coated down your front, down your arms, down your leggies, in sticky sap that is gluing you to the chair that you're in.
Is it 10 points, did you say? Sorry, just to double check.
You took 10 points of damage, yeah.
10 points, okay. So what you're saying is, as well as being tied to the chair, I'm now stuck to the chair, and if I am to get out of it, my movement speed is halved, and I'm already the slowest character as it is.
I think we're the same speed if it makes you feel better.
Yeah, you got wings.
Yeah, but they're still the same speed.
I mean, oh, okay.
Oh, but I don't
That's
have.
so
I see what you're
funny.
saying. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's
Never
so funny.
You
Technically, if Nugget's walking, Nugget has a 5-foot movement.
Oh, okay. I think a lot better now.
Okay. Right, and this fella over here. Oh, I moved him down by accident. Gonna go here. And then throw another pine cone. This time it is at Randall. Because this
Should I
tree
put my
doesn't know
book away?
better.
Leave the book open. What are you doing?
I haven't got space for it on my desk. I do
You
have to
hold your
make a
desk for
bookmark
your
at least.
the D&D
Put my book away.
I need one of those like book stands so you can just like
Yeah.
You're literally playing a character who always carries around a book. Like, you
Yeah,
should
I
be better
know.
at this, really.
Dox is like this. Wait, Dox is like, after this campaign, I'm never playing a monk again. Only simple classes from now on.
Oh, so I literally just use my reaction and I catch it, and that's it.
Oh, you just catch it.
Yeah, but I've reduced the damage by 1d10 plus my dexterity modifier plus my monk level.
Ah, okay. In which case, let's roll the damage, shall we?
If you reduce the damage to 0, you can catch the missile. If it is small enough for you to hold in one hand, yada yada yada. And then I can spend a key point to make a ranged attack.
Okay, so it does 11 points of damage.
Okay. So only 1d10 plus my monk level, which is 9. I think.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
Or my dexterity modifier, which is 2. Pretty sure.
Also, you've successfully caught it then.
Oh,
You've
yeah.
negated the damage.
Yeah, I don't need to roll that. You're right.
Okay, so you take no damage.
Yep. And then I catch it and I get to throw it back if I want to.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm totally going to throw it right back at the tree. Make an attack with proficiency regardless of your weapon proficiencies. And the missed weapon counts as a monk weapon.
Does it say anything about effects of a ranged attack with you catching it?
It just says you can catch the missile.
Okay, I'm gonna need input here from our resident rules lawyer here. This particular sap-filled pine cone, as we've seen,
It's a grenade.
is supposed to give you a chance to save against being drenched in sap. Flavor-wise, I don't think it's unreasonable to think that you've been hit by a pine cone, which then explodes with sap, but you throw it back. But rules-wise,
But you can also
I don't
catch it
know.
gently.
Oh no,
so
yeah,
rather
fully.
than just,
Yeah.
like,
No, I
like,
think it could go either way, which is why I'm curious to see if our
Random
rules
will
lawyer
obviously
has
catch
anything
it
to say.
softly after seeing it splatter Haiku.
I think if you've negated enough of its
Catching it
damage, it should be more of a soft
softly
throw.
with his
Surely.
hands.
Like a soft catch, sorry.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that like if it does damage to you, that's like it still hit you, but you've like.
Yeah, okay,
slowed
yeah,
it
no, I
down
think
or
that's
whatever.
fair. I think that's fair.
He,
All right,
he
we'll
does
go with
like
that then.
a cradle catch and then centrifugal force, like softball throw to throw it back.
All right, we'll do that. We'll go with that then. All right, so you're throwing it back,
Straight
running a
for the
ranged attack.
groin. I don't know how to do a range attack. It's just dexterity. Right.
And it says you're proficient, so.
I don't have any range attacks, so
If the catch success is more than 5, I'm making shit up. thanks for joining us, Ev.
right. Is there a 2 in there as well?
So yeah, it's your proficiency and your dex.
Dex, yeah. So plus another 2, so 16.
Okay, that is a miss.
No.
Or we'll say for flavor, you throw it back, but it just bounces off the bark on bark action. All right.
Or on Twitch.
Woof. Woof woof.
Excellent. Pulled my headphones out
Woof, woof.
when you did that.
All right. Okay. Can we have a Constitution saving throw for this guy? He's got a con of, I think it's another bonky's high number. Yep,
Oh,
it's a
of
bonky's
course
high
they
number.
have high con.
Yeah, they save against it.
I hate it. All right,
Uh,
that's it. They've left me no choice. Blighting everything.
This is another attack, a slam attack against our little Oro over here.
I want to clarify that it's not sexual in any way.
Uh,
I are doing a stellar job with the sound.
yeah, for real. The timing is very good as well. The non-sexual sap. That is a 12 against AC.
No.
So that is a miss, I imagine, against Oro.
Yeah, that's a 16.
Okay. But against Nugget, that's a 13.
Yeah, that misses.
Why am I rolling so bad today?
Oh, it's terrible for you.
Why am I rolling so bad today?
That sucks.
You're not rolling bad against me.
Yeah, you're not rolling bad against us.
Yeah, that's fair. That's you two are having a rough time. Oh wait, I did move what's her face, didn't I?
What, her? She's done here.
Yeah, she moved before, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Randall, you're up.
Okay.
The person you were fighting has just faded away into a tree and stepped away somewhere
Very
completely
annoyed.
different.
I had a great turn planned. Random's going to turn around and be like, Haiku, that fire is quite close. You might want to get out of the old
Actually reminded me.
the viney boys. It might be spreading. The fire looks like it's spreading, Haiku. Be
It does
careful.
look like it's spreading, doesn't it?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to roll a D9. Okay. Moved into that one quadrant. One quadrant is here.
Yeah, Haiku, you definitely want to not be in there as quickly as you can. The fire is spreading.
I know that fire isn't as bad actually. I just remembered something.
Fire for a sustained period of time is bad, Haiku.
It's bad for, the fact that you're on a plane of existence that is mostly trees. Or
Well,
D8
surely they
for
must have a
direction.
way
Yeah,
of coping with this. This can't be the
Yeah.
first time something's caught fire in the Feywild.
God, can you imagine being the people that started the wildfire in the Feywild and
It
destroyed
burns
like
through all eternity.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Adam has come up with a very helpful rule there. Okay. D8 for direction, then D6 for how many spaces in that direction catch on fire. Wow, is there a rule in in DMG or something that has like fire spreading? That's
that
cool.
feels like a scatter rule from 40k.
Yeah, it does sound pretty scattery,
It
doesn't it?
really does sound like a scatter.
Oh, I like that. Or is that just how you deal with it, Adam? Because that's neat. I like that. Because I was doing D8 for this direction and then leaving one number for if it didn't catch, like if it stayed still. It wasn't a gender reveal party.
There is actually there was a gender reveal party in America that caused a massive fire. Like
Yeah.
2021
so
was it?
much damage. I think so, yeah, because then the comparison
Evan. It's okay when Adam makes shit up. Cool. Hey, listen, I liked it. I liked your +5 rule as well. I think that was a good rule. It just came at a point where we'd already figured out that it was fine. All right.
Right.
This is definitely spreading. And it's getting real close.
Oh, hold them back. You just get out. And then I'm going to move one here and one here. Because this boy is still hexified.
Okay. Oh, should we put a little hex marker on him?
Yeah. This is the simple hex, not the complex hex.
Do both of them have concentration? Or is it just the one?
No, just the cast one is concentration. Hex is concentration. The Hexblade Curse, which is also very similar name, is not.
But not concentration. Okay.
This one lasts an
Who still
hour.
has a flamethrower equipped.
And then I'm going to use a flurry of blows so I can do the full whirlwind.
Oh.
All of the.
Oh.
And I'm going to use
my
my
goodness.
D6 on that 11, I think.
Oh.
I
Oh,
tried.
not
that.
help.
I
You can
tried.
use you can use one of my combat d6s if you want.
We're getting to the end of the game.
Oh,
Now's the
sure.
time to use them.
Yay!
That's a hit. That's a
Okay.
hit.
Okay. Are they all hits?
Yep.
Well, it's
Excellent. Okay, so that's. I clicked your
That's an
damage.
absurd amount of damage.
9, 8, 6, and because it's hexed, every single one of them
Yep.
gets
Mhm.
another, and it's all necrotic damage as well, by the way.
Oh.
The hex.
Yeah.
So that's 4d6. So it's another 13 necrotic damage as well.
Fucking hell.
happy.
Just monk things. Monk lock.
Yeah.
All right. So what's that in total?
Oh my god, why? That's too many for me to do in my head.
23, 33, 35, 48.
Oh my
Nice.
god. So much damage. Oh my god.
13 necrotic.
Let me just move its token a second.
Theater man.
Bum. And it's not even half health yet.
Oh. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Right, we'll get to the end of this turn and then we'll call it quits. So make sure that you've got anything you want to do before we end our game. Done. If you don't kill all these guys before the end of the session, you will die. Anything else you got to do, Randall? Didn't think you
Panic.
wanted to help Haiku out of the seat that they're tied to whilst the world burns around them?
No, I was hoping that Haiku might be able to help themselves out while I stop them being hit by all these enemies.
Sure. Okay. Cool. All right, Haiku, you're up.
Yeah, I should probably try and get out of these vines, shouldn't
Yeah.
I mean, it might be a good idea.
Probably
I?
about time.
Did I hear it was a strength saving?
The lady's gone now, so.
Just try and get out of the vines.
What element did you have your resistance on today?
It's been on fire for the entire duration since I
Okay.
got that tattoo. Because
Okay. All right. That's fine.
well, I've had this idea of healing myself with my own flame
Yeah.
thrower.
Mhm.
How do I escape these vines?
You make a strength saving throw.
I'm
You
going to use a
fail.
flash of inspiration on
You
that saving
succeed.
throw.
That flash of inspiration gets you out. I think actually might technically be is a check. It's not a saving throw. Oh no, it's not a saving throw. It's a strength check, so you can't add +5 to it.
Can you have one of my d6s?
But does your? I mean, yeah, he can. But what's your? Is your strength check vastly different? Maybe.
Oh. No, it's just +2 again.
Okay, I
Strength
was
check would
worrying
be worse.
just you had. Yeah, I was gonna say just in case you had less
it's-
for it. Okay, so you
no.
got a 12.
Yeah, I got a 12.
Use one of Ginny's d6s, or I have a combat d6 too.
I will take either one.
Can you use my normal d6 or whatever? Just use d6.
Well, if yours is gonna go away at the end of the session,
Oh,
I feel like that
no.
would be fair, right?
use another d6.
You sure?
Yeah.
Pumping Haiku full of D6s.
There we
Yeah.
go. There's the.
You're
there's the
okay,
17.
you're
There's
okay.
There's a +5 back.
You are
Jenny.
okay. All right, so you managed to break off the layer of sap. Now it's just the vines.
Oh, you twat!
Oh, that was mean.
That
Oh, that was real mean.
That was mean. That was mean. Take that back.
I think the vine should break off just because of how mean that was.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, God. I would have happily doused myself in flames at that.
You're okay. You're all right.
me
I
too.
imagine
That would be pretty funny though.
they had the same DC, so you're okay. They had the same
Oh, okay.
DC, so you've essentially just got out of both.
Okay. So speaking of flames,
Uh-huh.
There's been Randall saying, "Oh, I need to get out of here," which I agree with. I do need to get out of here. However, from my perspective, bear in mind, like I'm partially surrounded by flames now.
Mm-hmm.
The Dryad lady has just gone into the tree, and
Yeah.
I saw that the flames did pretty effective against her.
Yeah.
So she went into the trees to my right,
Yeah.
or well, so east.
Oh,
of
your
me.
character. Yeah.
Yeah, east of me. I'm gonna flamethrower into those trees east of me.
If that's what you want to do, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
so you're going to
that's what
continue
Haiku
burning down the
wants to do.
forest. Haiku wants to burn the rest of the forest.
Burning down the house.
No. They want to burn where they think the Dryad lady has just gone into. Let's get a story straight here.
Okay, well,
It'll be
before
fine. I have
before you do that,
prestidigitation.
would you like to roll, say, a perception check?
Oh, what, Tom? Yeah. You can blame the dice if this ends horribly. Oh, I mean, it's never going to end horribly. I have +10 on the percentage.
Oh my god.
Always going to achieve it.
Okay. So I will mention that your character Haiku has seen that she has reappeared in a different coat of trees.
Okay. Well, that puts Jack in a morally ambiguous position.
It's down to you and Haiku how you interpret that. Haiku might think this is a one-way system. She might come back over here. Better burn the one way that she could come back.
She can't move around trees if there aren't any trees.
That's something. There's a clip. The look of pure shock on Jack's face.
Oh.
You have to watch that.
I know it's a bad idea. I feel like Haiku would do it though.
All right, if that's what you believe your
Like,
character would do,
I know that is a terrible idea, but I think for the sake of
that's
Haiku-
okay. No. I as long as you're not a person who will perpetually do stupid shit because my character would do it, you're okay. You don't do perpetually stupid shit because your character would do it. You do appropriate amounts of stupid shit because your character would do it.
He's not saying this is an incredibly stupid thing to do.
I mean,
it is.
No, I
am I
was just
not?
thinking.
Oh, we are.
It's sort of doing a lot of stupid shit.
No, but you do an appropriate amount of stupid shit.
Okay.
No one wants to play with someone who actively does like separates himself from the party and like I'm going off being
okay.
stealthy and that kind of shit. You're
Oh, this
okay.
thing's obviously cursed. I open the sarcophagus.
Yeah. You're okay. You've not done anything stupid. You just you're playing to your character, and I appreciate that. I value it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna burn those trees down.
All right. Okay. So is that a 15-foot
15-foot cone.
cone? So that's
I
to
don't
here,
like
right?
I don't like that idea because like how wide is the cone? It doesn't specify.
Yeah. No, I know. I imagine it's just that kind of
Yeah.
15-foot long.
It's probably in the rules. I'm pretty sure I've seen that. in
There
there
is a
somewhere.
specific way that cones work, and depending upon how far out, so when it gives you the 15 foot, there's like guides.
Like a
that you
set
can
degrees.
get That yeah, exactly, and so it'll expand exponentially, depending upon the length of it. But
Who's just got time for maths like that?
yeah, there are
Awesome.
overlays you can get for Roll20 actually that give you like the cones in the circles, so you can just plop them down.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, not
Cool.
overlays, icons or whatever.
So I'm gonna. Shit. Yeah. Okay. I'll start moving away from the.
Yeah, I thought it'd be
Cul-de-sac
5,
of
10, and
flames.
15. That makes sense. Yeah. So you're moving away from the cul-de-sac of flames.
Yeah. And it's half speed,
Alright.
if I remember.
A
correctly.
hot
Yep,
sack.
half speed.
Okay. 5, 10. Well,
You can't move
Well,
into the
movement.
space of the. You can't move into the space of the big tree.
oh, so which direction could I move?
That's fine.
So
you're there.
basically, I can't move any further.
Yes. Correct. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Nope. Big flame set. Haiku ready to torch the rest of this place down. Very well set up for killing trees. Oro.
Okay, well, would you look at that? It's the same again as what we're doing over here.
Oro's sick and tired of this shit.
23.
That's a hit. You've got the most
20.
consistent damage output of anybody. to
It's
be fair.
consistent, but it's boring. That's what I'm doing. And-
All right.
I
Yeah.
don't think it's boring.
Thank you. I'm going towards Nugget as well.
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Okay.
I see that shit's going down over there. But
Yeah, you see a massive plume of flame that is ever spreading, and you see what can only be a maniacal face on like torching everything. Oh, sorry, no, it's on the shoulder now, isn't it?
yeah.
Burning the whole place down.
I don't think
having
it's
a word with
maniacal.
that. Oh, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's
I'm
definitely a
kidding.
face which has purpose in it.
Purpose. Okay, right. Determined.
Yeah.
Determined. Okay, Oro's moving. We'll move on to Nugget.
Okay. Nugget's gonna try again. But
Yep.
it's not a stealth Strength,
It's just a strength
saving
check.
throw, right? It's
Yeah,
just
strength check. Oh, there we
18.
go. Nugget breaks free.
Oh,
That's your
fuck.
action used up. But
Okay.
Nugget could have had a reaction attack, remember?
Oh, okay.
We
Can I do a
forgot that
little
for 2
bitey
turns.
boy?
Yeah, do a bite. That's a hit.
8. Okay.
Lovely. Wetting down the trees. No pun intended.
And then Nugget's gonna just move around the outside of this boy.
Okay. Yeah.
That's it.
No worries. Okay. Right. We got some tree actions. Little baby trees. Little baby tree number 1. Back against Randall. Where is little baby tree's stat block? It's over here. Oh. Armor class of 17 at the moment, is that Randall?
Yep.
That's precisely a hit.
Uh,
For 15 points of damage.
oh. Ugh. What's that? 15. 7.
And then
Oh. Easy.
easy peasy. This tree is now going to have to make a Constitution saving throw against the terrible bullshit from Katie. It rolls a 3, taking full damage.
Finally. Okay.
Lovely.
All right.
Gonna roll it?
Let me just put the thing in there again. So, yeah, 22
22.
radiant damage.
It
Go ahead.
is torched.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that one's a little baby one, like the one that's next to me, right?
Yes.
Okay. Had it taken any damage prior to that?
Yes.
Okay.
Oro had like 3 turns slashing at it.
Oh, okay. All right. Good.
Okay, that's that one dead. No fun for me. And then the one against Nerly is going to have an attack.
Just let me know if it hits.
It fails. Big
Oh,
time. Big time.
Get to keep my reaction.
And then Fey Lady is going to have a Constitution saving throw. Oh, wait, actually, I forgot to do something. That's my own fault. I'll let you get away with it. She'll have a Constitution saving throw. She saves.
This bitch. Okay.
She's going to move over here. She's going to do what she should have done a second ago because she places a hand on the side of the treant, and whilst it groans in what appears to be some kind of pain, you can see that she rejuvenates.
Wow.
What a biche.
And then she's also going to. Where's she at? There she is. She's going to. Cast a spell.
Counter spell. Wait.
Yeah.
Am I close enough? Ugh. Stupid. Fine.
Yes. Sick.
I hate it.
Sometimes I get to get away with spells. I get to use spells sometimes.
Sometimes.
Okay.
I should have just Misty stepped last time.
There we go. Oh, it's a big spell. It's a big spell indeed. Okay. So, oh my god, it's a big spell. Oh my god, it's a big spell. Okay.
Oh, oh my god. Sorry.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay, that's what I've got
do
to.
to scare their players.
That's what I get to use.
Does it extinguish? Is it going to put the fire out?
It does not extinguish. I can't hit Nugget, I don't think.
I'm in danger.
Um,
I'm not, but yeah. I am.
I hit Nugget. I don't think I can hit Nugget. Oh no.
I mean, you can hit Nugget.
I can hit Nugget, but only.
Yeah. See, like you're hitting Nugget. You got what you wanted.
That's true. I can hit Nugget there. Does that hit Oro? It's hard to tell because I don't think this square is properly angled. Like,
Can you not just? Oh, if you know where the center is, can you just do it by ruler? Like, if you know where you want to center it.
60-foot radius sphere.
60-foot radius. You've
Oh,
drawn
Says.
30 foot. It's twice this.
Yeah.
Twice
Oh
this.
my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, radius is centered.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you can hit Nugget.
Yeah, you can hit.
Oh.
You might even be able to hit Neurally.
Yeah.
Actually, Neurally might be
okay.
a little bit far away.
All right. So let's just say this
maybe
hits
not.
everybody apart from Neurally, including all the trees.
Look, I hate to
Um,
be this person. I think if you put it here, like that's 45 feet to.
Yeah, I'm not
Neurally.
gonna metagame that much. It's all right. So she's not gonna hit everybody.
Just like to point out that Docs introduced this level of correct maths here. Killed.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Adam, remember where you sleep, Tom.
Hey, so what I would like to do is to make everybody apart from Neurally have a Constitution saving throw, please.
It's like the one that I would be good at too. All these deck saves. I mean, okay, never mind. Just kidding. +5's not that great.
I'm gonna use my lucky feet to reroll that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my lucky
Oh, you
feet to
doubled it.
reroll that.
Double it again. Oh.
Aw.
Please tell me we're all within 30 feet.
Oh, I have a combat d6 that you can have.
Can
Wait,
I?
use those on
And you
saving
just got
throws?
another one as well.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Can I-
Constitution saving throw. Constitution saving throw.
saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay, that's a
Constitution.
5 on that one. Oh, but that's a 5
Okay.
on Oro's one. Sorry, I've changed it to
Okay.
Nuggets. And Nugget Constitution is a 12.
Oh, you've just been given a D6 by Bryce.
Hey,
I've
thank you
used a
very much.
flash of inspiration on mine, so it's a 20.
Just to
Right,
make
so
sure.
you're a 20. All right.
Oh, thanks.
Okay. So we're also gonna have Constitution saving throws from all of the trees. So that's 2, 3, 4. Because the one next to Nugget gets to hit as well. That is 2 successes, 2 failures. That is a saving. Oh, let me double check my math there. Yeah. Okay, so anyone who rolled beneath or got beneath a 16 takes 28 points of damage, and anyone else takes half of that.
That would have put me on 1 hit point.
As a colossal sphere of necrotic energy forms in the air, and
Wait,
just
is this an AoE?
yes, it is an AoE.
Oh, so I take nothing then.
Evasion.
I've got evasion, baby.
Yeah, you're
What
fine.
the hell?
You're fine.
Oh wait, no, for a dex save.
Oh, it's not a
that's
dex save.
Constitution.
No.
Oh, I still take damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like
I like
rest of
I like my
like the
version
rest of
better.
those normies.
What was the
All right.
damage?
Okay. So it's 28 damage in total. If you fail, you take half.
But if you succeed, you take half.
If you succeed, you take half. All right. Right. So yes, that's Circle of Death.
Yeah.
As
I
you
see where
feel
it gets its
your
name from.
skin start to decay and rot on your flesh as it is, you feel weaker as a huge orb appears in the sky.
I am
and
real
sucks
glad
the
that
energy
there
from
aren't
you.
A whole bunch of things are about to hit me.
Circle of Death. I mean, it says a sphere of negative energy. Not my fault. Okay, that's her turn. She's happy with that. Really?
Good.
Okay, so Nerly's just been like trapped over here in the corner. She's like, I've got wings, I'll be fine. These fucking vines have been ruining her life. She's like firing off spells in every direction and nothing is working. So this is like a 20-foot tree that I'm next to, right? This is like a shrub. This is a big boy. Like they're not like tiny little things, right?
No, this is the same size as you.
Oh, you told me it was 20 feet earlier.
Oh no, the roots behind you are 20 feet. The tree in front of you is the same height as you.
Oh. Oh man, do I still want to blight him? Man, I thought he was 20 feet tall. Oh, god damn it. Okay. I'm going... This changes everything. I'm so sorry. I'm going to miss.
How many blights could you cast if you used all your spell slots for blights?
Well, I'm a sorcerer.
Mm-hmm.
So I could do 3 more just with spell slots,
Mhm.
but I could twin spells too. Which is
That's a
part
lot
of
of
why I
blight.
did that.
Oh, that's a lot of
It's
blights.
a lot of blights.
It's funny that
but-
we've got so many
Oh,
blights, so
blighty.
much fire against so many trees.
But you've completely like kneecapped me because I'm so far away from everyone. I can't do anything that's actually been effective. And she's been like trying to get away, and this thing's been like interfaced, and she's just like, I can't deal with you anymore. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna Sacred Flame him again and just see if
Okay.
he dies.
Okay,
So DC 17 Dex save.
for 5 points of damage.
5 radiant damage. Yeah, he's not gonna die, right?
Nope. Nope.
And then I'm gonna Misty Step.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna 30 feet towards my friends who appear to be about to light on fire.
Sure.
So that's, what did I say? 30 feet. Why are all of these 30 feet? Is that how this works for Misty Step? That can't be right.
Just shoot
Is it
one
because you're doing
little
it to the
sacred
corner
flame
of
and
the
then
box?
We're gonna do 1. No,
Oh,
no.
that's funny because I was actually thinking about that particular quote
5.
as that came out.
6.
That's so good.
There we go. One little sacred flame.
Yeah, maybe
Okay.
I shoot one little fake flame.
So I'm over here next to Oro now, but I can't do anything else because it took everything just to get away from this stupid tree. So
Flight
that's my
or flight
turn.
instincts.
Yeah, well, because she's like, she herself is at like, she's at like half health, and everyone else is looking real rough, and she can't get close enough to them to help them, and just standing over in the corner and healing herself isn't like gonna do anything. So,
Make a
blight or
dexterity
flight.
saving
Oh my
throw,
God.
please.
Me?
Yeah.
But I'm flying. Okay.
How high up are you flying? Well, no, you're not flying. You misty stepped.
Well, I misty stepped 30 feet this way.
Oh, and then you wanted to go up.
But now I want to like whoop.
Oh,
Get the
okay.
fuck
Well,
away from the ground.
before you whoop, I'd like you to make a dexterity saving.
God
throw, please.
damn it.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh, wait. And this was the thing I forgot to mention last time. I
Uh-huh.
have never used this before because I keep forgetting because I'm usually not
Sure.
attacking.
Right.
I get to do an extra 10 radiant damage to any attack when I once a turn when I have my wings out. So he actually has another
Oh.
20 radiant damage he takes from
Oh
my
my
last
god.
turn
Yeah,
and
yeah,
this
yeah.
turn.
All right, I'll add that to
He
him.
probably still isn't dead, but that feels a lot better than
No,
five.
that's yes, that's big damage. Yeah, that's big damage, man. We definitely should be remembering that. Yeah, big
Yeah,
time.
I just am never attacking, right? I'm always
Sure.
healing. So I was like, oh, I can.
Usually,
burn
when the
things.
wings come out, things are pretty dire and everyone needs heals. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So okay. So,
All right. Does that account? So is that spell attacks? Does that count for the spells you already have out? Whilst you're waiting, like for the big like radiance thing you put down.
Oh, you know what? During it, you have, and once on each of your turns, you can deal extra radiant damage to one target when you deal damage to it. It says on
Oh.
your turn, though.
Yeah.
So I don't think the spell that I leave down that can get
Yeah,
them can
yeah,
do
yeah.
it.
I think you're right.
I think it has to be on my turn.
Yeah.
Could I
Okay.
have Misty stepped up since the vine was like I knew those were an issue anyway? I don't know how long they'll go.
What does
but
Misty Step say?
It says I can go to a I guess it doesn't actually. Let me look and see if it says anything about vertical.
I'll allow it if it
The-
doesn't say anything specific against it.
you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see. And I can fly currently,
Yeah,
so I
that's
feel
fine.
like I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
Misty Step 30
Yeah.
feet.
All right.
up.
In which case, I'll avoid the whip won't go for you then.
Okay, thank you. So what we'll do to avoid me having complicated diagonal move, we'll say I Misty Step 30 feet up and that I use
Sure.
my movement because I do still have that. I've just not
Yeah,
been
yeah.
able to use it thus far.
Mhm.
I'm 30 feet in the air and now
Yeah.
over in the place that I am now.
The rules
That's
don't
it.
say a dog can't Misty Step.
Hell yeah.
If your spellcasting dog can cast Misty Step.
He's
Awesome.
saying
All
that
right.
for a very particular reason, I'm sure.
Are you what else do you want to do your turn?
That's
I'm
it.
getting
That's
conscious of time.
action, bonus action, movement, everything. That's
Right.
all I got.
Okie dokie. We'll quickly get through some of these shambly boys.
Yeah, because they're not going to do anything, so it's fine. Let's just skip them.
Yeah, it's
Just
fine.
skip 'em.
Oh, you can just skip them.
Just send it.
Fine.
Skip the boys. Skip the
Skip
boys.
the boys.
Skip. This is a chonky slam against Haiku, which is a hit.
Oh, yes.
Oh no, sorry, no. The one against Haiku is a miss.
Oh,
The one against Randall is a hit.
god damn it.
For
If it starts with a 1 and isn't a single digit number, I've got problems.
I'll roll this. 3.
Oh, I didn't Constitution save for the AoE, did I?
I could have taken the average, and that would have knocked you out. I decided to roll it just in case it went under the average.
And I've now killed you because I lost your health.
18 points of damage.
Well, I'm not going to bother rolling that Constitution saving through because there's no point.
We're outie.
Pew, 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 pew.
The huge tree slams its fist down upon you, and you are flattened to the ground. Other big, huge tree over here is actually staying put and is going to ready its action.
Ready in action. When Randall stands up, smack Randall.
Attacking against Nugget over here. Misses. All right. We've set this scene for our next game. Feels like perhaps
scene
an
is we're
angel is
fucked.
about to. It feels like a scene where an angel's about to swoop in with some heals that might stop everyone else getting absolutely fucking annihilated. We've also got a huge plume of, a wall of fire that is spreading, which I will actually. I'm going to roll that now.
Fine.
Why not?
Haiku made it a burning ring of fire.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That's a little bit
Oh,
more fire
my-
over here.
My other curse ends as well. Both my curses end. Curses!
Curses!
A little bit of fire over here.
Do we have
Nice
any
and spreading.
diamonds? Don't we have diamonds?
I gave you a diamond just to see if you'd keep it for your spell, and then you used it for your magic tattoo instead.
That's what it was.
Yep.
I baited
Yeah.
you.
I think it was one
Your
of those
vintage.
like, well, hopefully we'll find some diamonds from this dragon fight, right? And then here we are.
Okay. Right. Sexy cat is immune to fire. Sexy, sexy cat. That is the end of today's session. Went a little bit over the end there, but it's a bank holiday tomorrow, so hopefully that's fine. Hooray! We're in a tough scenario, but I believe in our party. They've got over worse before. Was there anything else I wanted to say after that, or did I just keep talking?
I don't know, you said it sounded like it.
I did sound like I was going to say it, but I
Sound
can't
like
remember
it.
what I was going to say. Oh yeah, no, I think it's better to do combats that start halfway through, and then we can do the other half next session anyway, because one whole session of combat is a bit rough.
Yeah.
So half and half is much better, I think.
The sexual tension of
Okay.
That meeting was palpable.
Sexual tension clown.
Has Katie heard that one before?
No, I don't think I have. I was like, wait, he's not saying that live. What's happening right now? Look over at chat immediately to figure out if that's a sound alert.
It's from we were playing Goose Goose Duck, which is Among Us but better. And I was doing a character for some reason.
Wait,
Character.
is Goose Goose Duck for you and not Duck Duck Goose?
Oh no, the game is Duck Duck Goose, but
Oh,
the video game is called Goose Goose Duck
okay.
because you're all the innocent people
You're all
are
goose.
It,
Other
it
than
was,
duck.
it was a random conversation like this that led me to find out that the whole rest of America says Duck Duck Goose and Minnesota says Duck Duck Black Duck.
What?
The fuck?
Yeah. What? I guess because they have geese up there, right? And so they're like, we don't want to talk about the geese. Like,
Oh
Duck
my
Duck Black
goodness.
Duck. Yeah.
Canadian geese, very proud. Very proud.
Very anky.
Okay. Right. Black Duck. It's such a weird. It doesn't have the same ring to it, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Duck, duck,
all
all
right.
right. Loud.
All right, everyone. Thank you very much for playing. GG's all around. I'm glad everyone
Okay.
is. Most people have health points right now.
Oh yeah, it's great. I'm really glad
Uh,
that that's how things ended.
Very glad.
Oh, excuse me. It's Duck Duck Gray Duck. Duck Duck Gray Duck.
Oh, Grey Duck. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Right. Anyway, GG's everybody. GG's. We'll see you next Sunday, I think, unless something comes up. I can't remember if it is a cursed non-D&D day.
I do not think so.
But in a couple of 3. Oh god, I'm so nearly old. It's 3 weeks. Jack will be DMing for us instead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there'll be no combat in the entire session because combat takes forever.
A little bit.
Just a little combat.
All right.
Combat.
Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. We hand over to Jenny.
Good night, everyone. See you next week or tomorrow, whatever. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.